Welcome, guys. How are you doing? Rev, stop thinking you know more about Rev than me. Rev,
I know
Rev was a
everything about
partier.
Rev.
Okay, Rev was a
Rev is
partier.
me.
This is the reason why Rev died early is because of all the years of just hard partying.
Oh my
It wasn't
gosh.
because he got killed by anybody. It was just hard partying for just millenniums.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's what all the robots do is party and listen to rap music all day.
Either way, welcome, gentlemen. We are back with another episode of Here on the Wastes. We are back with Rev's Rejects. That is the official name of this group. It is the best name. We have Luscious Johnson up above me, aka Skag,
Luscious.
aka Eli. Look at those eyes. They're captivating. Have you seen that one guy who talks to a girl? He just goes, your eyes are so scintillating. And she just goes,
Describe it.
that's us. She goes, what does scintillating mean? And he goes, excuse me? He goes, yeah. He goes, what does scintillating mean? He goes, what do you think it means? She goes, no, you used it. What do you think it means? And he just goes, English is not my first language.
I love that. I love when he looks at the camera too. He's just like,
Yeah, he looks at the camera just like, what the hell?
like what's with her?
We
that's
have
that's not even the first. That's he does that so many times too.
we have Mr. Burgher _ TV, aka the Pied Piper of Burgerland. How you doing?
Good evening, everybody.
Pied Piper.
The Pied
Hi.
The Pied I mean, he is the Pied Piper. He is the king of the cheese. We're so happy to have this guy part of this group. Otis.
He plays music and burgers follow him around. Is that what happens?
Many little mini burgers. All the ones that come off the $1 menu. little mini value.
They're
mini
sliders,
burgers,
really,
exactly.
more than burgers.
Yeah,
sliders.
more sliders than burgers. Yeah. As well as we got Rev himself, Mr. Ran 118, aka in his Sith 118 look.
I had to wear my cloak since I might be dead, so
Oh, he becomes season.
That's why I'm
A
wearing
general
these.
shroud,
I'm in mourning as well.
Yes. For all those who did not see last episode, Rev actually has fell. So, just make it easy for you guys. Rev comes back as a zombie. Welcome to Here on the Zombie Wastes.
Oh my gosh.
A new
Brains.
episode. This
The
is
hardest part
this
is
is
all
the
we
LA
talk is in
edition.
grunts. My whole moves is just. So I see you use move number 5.
And I am your architect here, your host. I am Mr. Shogi 3000, aka Scott. You can call me whatever. Just don't call me, whatever. I don't know where I was going with that. Don't call me something.
All right, Stacey.
Call me Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Shirley. You can't be Shirley. Stop calling me Shirley.
Yeah.
Either we are back. Again, this is Here on the Waste where we play Horizons Unknown. After Earth RPG, a game that is created, designed, and produced by myself. This game is a futuristic sci-fi fantasy game set in the year 2422 on an alien planet known as Saldaria, where we have our adventures here who seem to be in a bit of, could maybe a little bit of surprise of what has transpired in episode 14. So again, this is episode number 15. This one is called The Long and Short of Things. Gentlemen,
Yes.
are you ready to mourn?
Oh my gosh. Are you killing me because we killed your Fab Four? I think you're killing me because we killed your Fab Four. And I didn't even kill anybody.
You know what? I put on...
Don't point the blame on anyone else.
Oh no, it was all us.
Yeah, I put a poll up to see if I should kill Rev because he killed the Fab Four. Now, I must tell you that no one saw this poll, and I am the only one who voted.
I would have voted on that.
And I am the only one who voted, and I voted 14 times, and it's a unanimous decision. Rev dies.
My gosh.
One time he voted no, just to kind of try to balance it out.
Yeah, just to kind of, there's a part of me that just went, maybe he doesn't know. Yes.
Yes.
God.
As we just jump in, what happened and transpired last time. You guys now have a workable Devil Wing.
Rev Jet.
Compliments of Rev and a little bit of Skag, who was kind of, he was kind of in his own world, a little bit high on his own supply with the Wasteland Fuel. Wasn't able to hold that one down. He's taken 2 sips of this Wasteland Fuel, and it's destroyed him both times. So Wasteland Fuel 2, Skag 0.
Just like magic, it's a life ruiner, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And we have Otis Durbanger, who has become a pretty decent pilot. How does this feel?
I think he's an expert pilot.
Feels amazing.
Well, yeah. He doesn't have a license or anything. Unless did Rev give him a license? Write a little piece of paper. You have passed. Stamp.
No, I'm too busy painting RevJet on the side of my thing to give out licenses.
You know what would have been a good one too is the Revel Wing.
The
Instead
Rebel
of Devil
Devil
Wing.
Wing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That
actually
sounds
not
too much like
bad.
a party bus.
But you're dead, so it doesn't matter anymore. I'm gonna rename it.
What are you talking about? Your pilot is Otis, and the guy who's sitting in the back has a tub full of liquor. It is a party bus at this point.
I guess that's
It
hard
is
to
a
argue.
bona fide party bus.
Unsanctioned party bus.
Unsanctioned. Yeah.
That's
With
kind
your
of-
new, well-rounded transport, you made your way over to the smoldering remains of the place that you once knew as Mortimer Mondragon's compound. You found that it had been burned down to the ground, that there were no signs of any kind of life, as well as signs of, at least of anything, a battle, maybe even a struggle, as you found, unfortunately, the burnt remains of the one that you believe to know as Mother. And if anyone remembers, Mother was the Saldarian human hybrid that was created to watch over the lost children of Saldaria within the caves in the very early episodes, who made a contract with you to eliminate the one known as Father, as well as offering you payment for that. Unfortunately, she has fallen. Rev able to tap into his mystical side, something that had been relatively inert for many, many moons, was able to see the last moments of Mother. who
And
you
then we saw
found-
his last moments.
Oh, dun dun dun.
Sorry, I just had to take that jab real quick.
It's
You know how
like-
many times I died?
It's like a Scorsese movement. That's a
Okay.
complete theatrical
It's like
feat.
this is the
Ba-dum.
Departed at this point.
Yeah. Where you were able to see the last moments of Mother. As well as you met a mysterious individual who states that he was waiting for you, gentlemen. You met the mysterious individual known as Walter, who merely stated that he was here to test you and to have an honorable fight with each one of you. Which in turn he ran Rev through, instantly killing Rand, who whined and complained that that's not honorable. As he would done, I was hiding or something like that, whatever he said. And promptly
That was a GM kill, is what that was. It was a GM kill.
it was a story beat that was going to happen either way. I'm just happy it happened to Rev, who's
Oh,
been
yeah.
nearly untouchable up to this point. With that, Otis has seen Rev fall, and unfortunately, Skag is cursed by a dark grimoire that is fighting his essentially his will. With that, we're just going to jump right in to the very moment. Remember, Walter did throw you a grade D or a lesser salve that he said, pick up your friend if you can.
He gave it to Skag.
He gave it to, did he give it to Skag or I thought he gave it to
Yeah,
Otis?
he gave it to Skag.
Okay.
Did he? Because I'm all messed up. So that salve's not going to be of use
Skag,
to
Skag
anybody.
takes it and just like eats it.
It's done.
He's like chewing on glass.
Yeah, Skag's only mission right now is to just defeat everyone.
Okay. If that's what happened, then if Skag has it, then that's fine. With that, we're gonna jump right in with Skag. Skag, upon seeing your friend fall, the darkness rises up to almost like a hatred for the man who actually just fell your friend. But also, it becomes a hatred for almost all things. You start to truly battle for your own will. It's a conflicting battle. You feel torn, you feel broken. You experience just a tiny bit of what could happen if you were not able to control the power of the Grimoire. You can hear its voice in your head. Your fingers tingle with an untapped power. But you merely clench your fists, and the voice for a brief moment falls deaf. Then an eruption of darkness and anger seems to swell and well up inside of you. The book calls for blood. It's pulling you now toward the lifeless body of Rev and Otis, who is kneeling over the top of him. The voice comes back. Take from him what is left of his life force. We want to sip from his spirit and those he communes with. Roll a d20.
Does he look weird while he's doing this? Like
He
listening to himself?
absolutely looks weird. He looks
You know
like
what he looks
somebody
like?
who is not in control of himself.
He literally looks like Skag, but with these on. So completely
No, I
different.
mean, it's physically like something's tormenting him.
He seems physically tormented. He also feels, even for you, Otis, physically intimidating. Like there's something that is just not natural anymore about him. The person that you knew as Skag seems to be torn and ripped.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I just want to say, Rev, I'm sorry. I rolled a 6.
Okay. As he does this, Otis, you see this.
Yep.
You notice this. There is something wrong with Skag. Skag walks right up to you. And Skag, I will let you decide. Is it Rev or is it Otis that you supernaturally became ripping whatever life force it is from them?
Who will you betray?
Well, I don't want to pick favorite, so I'm just going to do Otis, so you both are effed. I want an even playing field.
Otis, roll athletics. You see this coming. Actually, you know what? Roll.
I mean, I want to interfere.
Yeah,
of
you're
course.
absolutely going to interfere. Roll awareness to see if you're picking up enough of that you feel that he is going to aggressively attack you more so than Rev.
And you said athletics?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you said awareness, to see if
first, and then your athletics after that.
Okay. Awareness, 20.
I could just tell by that stupid smile. Dang it.
I got an 8 on athletics.
Okay, so if you were trying to evade, you're going to be kind of slow on the evade. But you know 100% that as he moves towards you, his eyes lift up from Rev directly toward you. Is there anything you would like to do in this moment?
If he's coming at me, I'll punch him right in the face.
Okay.
I want to do is what I'm trying to do is disarm him and get the salve away from him.
Oh, the salve first. Okay.
Yeah, he's trying to attack me. I'm trying to attack him and like grab it if I could.
Yeah, let's take a look here.
I want to punch you with the salve so it breaks.
It's going full
Trickles
dark.
into Rev's mouth.
So yeah, somehow Rev comes up and just kills me.
As he begins to do that, and before you go to punch him, you feel a ripping power of almost like your spirit being pulled from you. You can feel it. It feels like it's almost breaking bones, too. You feel your muscles tense beyond anything that you felt in a very long time. You feel like your very energy is just being sucked from you even as you rise up to attack. Skag, you Skag, have essentially lost almost like visible consciousness of just what you're doing. You're compelled and you're controlled, and you're just becoming, it's almost primal at this point as you reach out with the power of the book that is almost vampirically sucking this life force from him. You can see like a grayish light that is being ripped from him and is being sucked into the runes of the book itself.
Damn, I'm sucking Otis hard. You know.
Well said. Otis, you like to just go up there and just... Are you trying to swipe the salve? Or punch him to
that's
remove
a
him?
better gist of what I want to do.
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead with thieving hands. Is because you have that right. You're 100% at advantage. Skag he doesn't care about what that salve. He only cares about the book, and what he is doing.
$20.
Whoa.
Loaded dice.
18 too. 18 and a 20.
18 to 20.
Yeah.
Fake news.
As you start, roll well-being as well.
Me?
Otis.
Oh, Otis. Okay. Well-being.
Please
4.
Oh, I was just about to say, please be a 2.
Skag, roll a d6.
Oof.
I rolled a 4.
You
Is
take
that- yeah.
4 points of vitality ripped from you,
I'm-
Otis.
I'm using my new dice, and it's really hard to see with these glasses on because
to
of
keep
how
those on.
shiny.
You have
And with
to
how
keep them
shiny, I know. I'm literally gonna. I think I'm gonna have to switch dice though because of how shiny and like dark it is. I'm like, is that a 4? What the? I'm like, what is it? I'm gonna swap that one out. The other one. I
As
can
you
read.
do, with your agility, your dexterousness is still there. Your deftness is still there as you swipe it from his hands. You actually don't even feel any major resistance. It's almost like his hand is a little bit loose. Like maybe Skag wants you to take it. If there's still Skag there.
Okay.
You do swipe it. Skag continues to keep moving closer and closer. Skag, roll a d20, please.
Ooh, 18.
You begin to fight it, Skag. You feel that what you're doing feels wrong. And because Otis is your friend, you try to fight it. And as that happens, you see him take the book and drop it down. And Otis, you can visibly see that for a moment there, you can see Skag again. And he's fighting it. But you don't know how long he can last.
I don't know how long Skag will last
Yeah,
or Rev.
that he can continue the fight. You at this point, you know that Rev's on the verge of being toast here. Rev, if you could, roll a saving,
Was that a D20?
roll a death save. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I want to say I swiped the salve, and kind of my mentality is I want to fall to his side and like drop it into his mouth if I could.
I'm full on fight mode though. If you try to do that, I'm still just gonna probably shove you
I
down.
thought you
and
dropped
fight
the
you.
book.
No, he can't drop the book.
Oh.
He
That's
lowered,
why-
he
that's
lowered
why
his
he said-
hand. With the
Yeah, I
book.
lowered my
Lowered
hand,
it.
and you saw a bit of actual Skag in me. trying
I'm
to
still
fight
going
it.
for it. I'm still
Okay.
going for it.
My roll was a 7.
Okay,
Oof.
that is one failed death save.
Okay.
Otis, you're gonna make a beeline and try to just dolphin dive.
Yeah, like snatch and whatever I got to do to get to Rev.
Okay. Roll a d20. Oh, I'm sorry. Roll awareness, Skag, at disadvantage.
16. The other one was an 18. You're not getting away from me, boy.
Skag sees this, and the power of the book compels him to move, but Skag does not.
Damn it. I wanted to go Broly on you right now.
With that, do you just give him? You have the option in the moment here to give him the salve if you choose to.
I'm giving him the salve.
Okay. Rev,
Yes.
as you were laying there, there's still a part of you that was holding on.
Mm-hmm.
You really can't sense truly of how you feel right now because it's almost an out-of-body experience for you.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah.
You feel like letting go, though. You feel like maybe you've done enough. But you hold on because you believe in your heart that your job is not yet done. You made a promise.
Mm-hmm.
You have to uphold that promise. Everything around you is just shadows. But they're not dark shadows. They're gray, as if you're in some kind of maybe purgatory that you thought. Maybe you haven't found hell, but you haven't found heaven. You're sitting there waiting, and you think to yourself, maybe I would wait here forever if I had to get one more chance to make good on my promises.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do that, Otis, how do you shove this thing in his mouth?
I'm just gonna pour it like so it goes. I'm not gonna like feed it to him. Like I'm.
Are you
I'm
sure
just-
you had Skag sucking earlier? You don't want to.
This is your moment.
Yeah.
Rev is at
I don't-
your. I mean,
I'm just
everything.
trying to save his life, so I it's all rush. Like
So you just
I ain't doing no.
You just pop it and just open up his mouth and gargle, gargle, gargle.
Hopefully he drinks it. Yeah.
You know, like, did you take his face and kind of like shove it to make sure it goes down?
Like massage my throat.
Well, I
just
guess I
massage
kind
the
of
throat.
I'll elevate his head a little, so you know it
Fine.
goes.
Fine. Hey, how's it going, Ken? Thanks for hanging out tonight, dude. We got Ken in the chat here.
There you go.
He's a survivor. He just does what it takes to survive.
As that happens,
That's what I'm going for.
you feel life come back into you.
Damn it.
100%. You almost feel like
Wanted that bard.
an electric shock gets fired back into your whole system here, Rev. As the shadows fade away and everything just becomes light, blinding light, as you snap forward and you see the happy face of Otis over the top of you.
What happened?
Get up! This guy's an asshole. We've got to kill Skag.
Kill Skag? Kill Skag? What happened? I don't. My brain is not working right now.
I know it makes no sense, but he's trying to kill me. Get up!
I will try to. I don't know if my Naginata is next to me or not. I want to grab it and try to stumble to my feet just to figure out where I am.
Okay.
Totally
Yeah.
disoriented.
You're completely 100% disoriented.
While he's doing that, I want to rush.
Okay. You're completely 100% again disoriented. You don't know up from down, left from right. Besides the fact that you can't even fathom what just happened to you. Everything just feels like it was a blink at an instant.
How much health do I have when I came back to life?
Roll a 2d6.
2d6.
To
Okay.
get your vitality back. That's gonna be rolled by Otis here for you because he was the one giving you the.
Oh, okay. So I don't
giving
roll.
you-
Okay.
So if Otis screws it up, blame Otis.
4.
Yeah,
I got
well,
4
you got screwed on
HP.
that one.
Okay.
You get
All
4
right.
HP and you get 5 exhaust back.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I tried. Yeah, I saved you.
Okay. You saved me. I'm alive.
Absolutely
Ooh,
freaking
maybe.
saved you. As that happens, Skag, roll another d20.
I want it to be low. I want to cause some problems. It's a 7.
Okay.
I've never been happier about a low roll.
Your arm goes back up. You start to lose control once again. You no longer see your friends. You just see darkness. You see red, essentially. As Rev rises up from the grave, in such a way that it's very WWE. He's just kind of like ding, and all of a sudden gongs go off. With that, both Otis and Rev are in front of you. You feel compelled to attack Otis because he stole something from you.
So do I roll a d6 now? See if I hit?
Sure, if you want to go ahead and try to attack him. Otis is not aware that you're trying to attack him at this point. Rev
so I get
does
advantage?
kind of see it though.
Okay.
But Rev
Wait, so
Rev's gonna roll awareness. Hold on.
Okay.
But he's gonna roll it at a disadvantage because he doesn't know what he's seeing at this point.
Yeah.
You're gonna
I'm
roll.
pretty adamant.
You're gonna roll an attack, and unfortunately, Otis 100% has no idea because
I've given myself
yeah,
up.
he's given himself up.
Well, I just rolled 2 13s, so 13 is my awareness.
Okay, so he sees something coming at him, and he knows that it seems to be something that is hostile.
Okay.
He can't seem to make out what it is. Go ahead and roll an attack.
And I'm gonna say, look out!
I rolled a 6
I get so excited.
because I want to start problems. I told you I saw Broly and I want to go Super Saiyan on you guys.
You go to try to, obviously, you reach out with the book again. The book is compelling you. You feel like there's like lightning going through just your very body itself. You feel grounded as you reach out. The book wants life. It wants to take it. It's like a vampire. And as you reach out again to do what you did before, Otis, with the help of Rev almost like pushes him away, which is like almost like superhuman strength. Otis, you kind of like, you don't know, you hear him say, watch out, and you just kind of get pushed, almost like a good 5 feet, as his cybernetic arm just kind of like tosses you, and you just kind of like flop and land over.
Ah!
Well done. As that begins to happen, Otis or Rev, is there anything that you want to do?
I would like to.
Rev, when you see him, now it comes back to you.
Wait, I rolled
You
a
can
6. Don't
see
I
that.
hit?
No,
I
you're
saved
just rolling,
him.
You're rolling D20s. Did you roll a D6?
Yeah, you said roll a 6 for attack.
Okay, my
I rolled
sorry.
I rolled a D7 and I lost. That's why I rolled for an attack.
What did you roll? What did you roll to push him out of the way, Rev?
I rolled a 13 awareness. I didn't roll anything.
So
else.
you hit him.
That's why I got excited.
Yeah, you get more taken from you. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's all cool. I was just like, that's why I was like, I rolled a 6. Hell yeah! And then
I thought you just like on a
pushed away, and I was
D20,
like,
you just rolled 6. I'm like, that's pretty low, man.
No, I rolled on the attack.
Otis, you feel more of your life force be pulled, even though you're being pushed away. You will take, unfortunately, one more point of vitality ripped from you.
Gotcha.
You feel, at this point now, you even feel even more worn down.
Slowly but surely, I'm gonna suck you to death.
Okay, now with that, I apologize to anybody with regards to that.
Right.
Rev and Otis. You
Well,
can see
I
that
would-
he is, especially Otis, again, when you look up to him, you can see that whatever you saw of Skag has been lost again.
Okay. Well, I know I'm like feeling out of it because I know
Sure,
that
you're
thing
grog-
didn't
you're
heal me
heavily
much.
groggy, yeah.
I want to start using Blessing of the Wolf to try to full heal myself.
Okay.
That's what I want to try to do.
Okay, with that, you can definitely do that. Otis,
Okay.
what would you like to do?
I want to pull my pistol out
Okay.
and I want to aim it at Skag's knee.
Gotcha. Okay.
And if I can perform an attack, I'll do it.
What are you trying to perform?
I could be a bastard. Oh,
You're aiming for my kneecap. That's already a pretty shitty move. So like once I get over
we
this
have an
book, I still
engineer.
won't
He
be
can
able to
fix
walk.
you if you come to.
We can have an engineer. He can fix that leg. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I got lots of
fix
extra
I
you in a
came here
second.
excited thinking Rev was dead, and all of a sudden I'm an amputee. What's going on?
Came at me. I want to shoot 2 shots at it. Just with now you're dead. 2 shots at his knee if I could.
Sure. Go ahead. You're gonna get complete advantage on it.
Complete advantage. Ooh.
Absolutely. Remember, because of the Grimoire, he can't evade anything. He won't evade anything. He's just taking shots.
Oh, that's excellent. 6.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, good. 6.
Okay, go ahead and take 6 points.
I got the armor, so it'd be 3, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And your second one?
Stop it, asshole! Stop it!
Yeah, you hear this, and he just yells out to you, again, Skag, roll a d20.
I hope it's a low one. That's a 19.
You 100% hear the voice of your friend, Otis, in your head, and you snap out of this.
Good.
And you lower the book again. And this time you feel the darkness subside for a second. And you see Rev in a meditative state, as well as Otis, who's got that look on his face, yelling, "Stop it," to you. Do you see
I'll do it again!
I don't know what to do in this situation. I still have the book in my hand.
Yeah, but you're not compelled by the book at this moment.
So then I want to drop it.
You can't drop the book.
Then I don't know what to do. So let's move on. All I know is I'm in immense pain. I just got shot in the fucking kneecap, okay? It hurts.
As that happens, Otis, you remember, as well as Skag, that there are 3 waste towns that were still left behind that have been essentially just watching your little interaction and encounter with one another. And as that happens, they start to slowly, with the smell of fresh blood coming from the wound of Skag, they start to creep forward.
Would I notice?
Yes.
Oof. I guess if they're coming in on us, I'm gonna open fire on one of them.
Okay.
Maybe, hopefully.
Can I do something here? Have I finished my chant yet, or am I still chanting
Yes.
to try to bring myself back?
Okay.
So I'm
'Cause
to
I
assume
would-
probably Otis gives you this, that this is coming up. But you're in like this meditative state that
Yeah.
you're just trying to
What's that? What's that? And I'm gonna swing my pistol and kind of swing it towards what's coming at us.
Okay.
Kind of pointing.
Rev, you hear this as well, and then
Yeah.
it kind of snaps you out of it,
Yeah.
and you got focus again.
I see them, and I want to use splitting image. I want to create a holographic image to create deception, so that the target must make an awareness check, and if they fail, the target's gaze is fixed upon the image. So basically, I want to distract those what are they called, waste towns?
Sure.
With the splitting image is what I want to do.
Okay. Skag, you become aware of it as well. But here's the difference. You feel that you still have the power of the book, but now you feel that you have will over the book. You don't know how long you have it for, but the power of the book is still with you. You can
Freaking
still
hole.
hear, "We want blood," but you get to decide what to do, nor do you have to make any chaotic rolls. You only make it if you're under the influence of the book, okay?
I want to go mollywop those dogs.
Fair enough. You spin around and you kind of give like a little limp because your kneecap, you're like, oh. And what you each see is 3 waste hounds that are coming towards you. These look a little bit different, as I stated before. These have these large collars around them. Rev, as well as Skag, you probably noticed that they're cybernetic, maybe even
Collars?
cerebral collars that they're used in order to keep control over these. They're controlling harnesses. And
Okay.
you probably think they were controlled by Walter. because all of a sudden they were there, and then he left, and they moved forward. Okay. With that, if you guys like, roll your reactions. We will see who gets to go first.
Okay.
I rolled a 0.
3.
Let's see. I rolled 3, and my reaction is -7, so I'm at -4. So I guess 0.
So Rev or Skag, you guys can roll off and see who goes first between the two of you.
Okay.
0 again.
I rolled a 20, so I think he goes first.
Okay.
My splitting image, did I use that, or since that's a combat thing, do I have to wait till we're in combat to actually use that then?
No, I'm going to allow you to do it beforehand.
Okay.
Okay, you see these things, go ahead and you'll do splitting image, but if you want to do your bonus, you'll do it after Skag.
Okay.
Or unless is splitting image a bonus?
No, it's a main, so
a
I would
main,
have to do
okay.
a bonus.
Gotcha.
And the target must make an awareness check to see if they actually
Sure.
fix on the image.
Unfortunately, they rolled super crappy, so they're
distracted?
later on. Yeah, they're just kind of
Okay.
like whatever.
Okay.
Okay. Rev, I'm sorry, Skag, you were
Yeah.
first. You turn around, you see 3 waste hounds moving towards you in almost like a flying V shape. So they're staggered between it. There's 1 in front and there's 2 that are on the flank.
I just want to run towards the one in the front with the book in hand to just punch in the face.
Okay. Go ahead and number 1. What is your total speed?
It is 25 feet.
Okay. Yeah, they're about 30 feet away, but one of them, as it sees you run at him, it immediately sees that as a hostile action and runs towards you. Okay, so you have one waste hound just charging towards you. You're charging toward it with a book in your hand. Okay, remember you have control over the book,
Call me Skag, the wasteland librarian.
and you're just gonna try to thump him with it.
Oh no, I'm not gonna thump him. I'm gonna mollywop him with it.
Forgive me.
I'm just gonna
give him the molly.
you know,
Give it
give him
to
the mollywop.
All right, go ahead, and you know what? You're gonna roll an attack with complete advantage because you guys are just running at each other.
Awesome. I rolled a 6. Bother rolling again.
Okay.
With this splitting image, it does say all allies can do 1d6 extra damage on target. So if that applies.
So that'll be for him as well. Okay.
Okay.
Hope I punch him so hard he dies. I'm gonna keep this book forever.
Okay. As you start to run towards him, and he runs towards you, for some reason he stops right before he seems like he wants to leap towards you, and he looks past you. As that happens, Rev, explain to us what the splitting image does.
It creates a holographic image of myself to create deception. And the target must make an awareness check, and if it fails, the target's gaze is fixed upon the image. So basically, I project an image, and now the dog is seeing my image, basically.
You don't know this, Skag, but the reason he stops is because he comes utterly distracted at the visage of the vision of a whatever Rev is projecting that has now taken its interest.
Oh, I get to choose the image?
Yes,
Because it says it's of
whatever it is.
myself.
It's a
Yeah,
sexy
but
bikini anime girl.
It is of you, but in which way you like to describe
it's
yourself
red. It's a
yourself
sexy
as.
bikini.
Well, yeah, then I would want it to be some sort of aggressive,
Sure.
taunt, come at me, bro, kind of stance pointed at
Gotcha.
the...
It's Rev standing there going, "Hoo, hoo, hoo."
That's what I thought it would be.
Well, this stupid dog that keeps waking me up every morning. I'm just going, oh.
And with that, you mollywop this guy. So go ahead, and I'm not exactly sure what a mollywop constitutes as, but let's just roll a 1d8.
All right, give me a second here to pull out my D8.
And you know what? I think a mollywop is like 2 hits. So just 1d8 it twice. Because it's a mollywop.
Here we go. First one was a 7.
Oh, that's a good molly.
Yeah, and here comes the whop 8.
Wow.
Nice. It's a big hit.
And you get the 1d6 extra damage, too, from my
Yes.
Oh, so I rolled D6?
a d6, yeah.
Let's see what we get here. Boy, I got a 1. Better than nothing, right?
So as this wasteland hound, this waste hound comes charging and completely stops. Skag just runs up and just whap. Actually, he goes like this. He just goes whap,
Backhand,
whap,
front hand.
whap, and just like drops this waste hound down to the ground. It yelps out, almost as if the mollywop has maybe damaged its spine. It was so hard.
Oh.
And it tries to get up, and it kind of collapses back down. It's still alive, but it is seriously damaged.
As a bonus, can I try to curb stomp it?
Is he making up attacks now?
Yeah.
I mean,
But as a bonus, you do have a bonus. You can do one of your abilities.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I just want to step on its head. Let's see, what should I do here? Something quick and painless for him. I'll do, easy. I'll do Beyond Fast, which is, hold on. I can reload and fire a single shot in the same turn. It doesn't say specifically if it's the same gun, or can I choose a gun to reload and use a different gun, though?
If you'd like to, go right ahead.
Okay, so I want to reload my shotgun and then use my pistol and shoot him.
Sure. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, so then I'm going to roll a d6 to see if I hit. I got a 4.
Okay.
Did I hit?
That is a miss. Only 5 and 6, but it's complete. It is down, so you do have advantage, so you can roll again.
Oh, I got a 6 this time.
Okay. Go ahead
Daddy.
and do damage.
All right, what is it? It is a 1d6 plus 3. So I rolled a 5. So that's plus 3, which would be 8. Plus my gun has that extra plus 3 on it or whatever. The
Okay,
pistol.
what is that in total?
It would be 11.
Okay, and don't forget, because you have power over the Grimoire, you always get plus 5 extra damage. So that will put you
Holy
at
crap.
16.
16. Frickin' hell.
Explain to us how you killed this thing.
All right. Well, since I broke its spine with my hands, you're welcome, guys. I want to put my...
Do you look back and give him the look?
I'm going to look back, yeah. I want to just... No, I'm not even going to look back right now. No. As he falls to the ground, I'm going to shove my foot onto its neck and just pretty much put my pistol to its head and just shoot. Just ending its life right there.
Yeah. So what happens, as you guys see, is you hear just yelping and explosions as you get wasteland tartar spread all over the place as he just puts his gun right to the temple and just explodes this waste hound's brains all over the place. As that happens, Rev, you see this with your cool little vision sitting in front of you, just kind of floating.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
First thing, I want to look at Otis and go, what is with Skag right now?
Beast mode.
I just
he
look
just hit-
worried.
Did
He
he
saw
just hit
Broly
that guy
once.
with a book? Like, I
I
don't know if
just-
I even remember the book thing from before I was,
It's
ran
hazy. It's hazy. Yeah. What happened previously, Rev, is a bit hazy for you.
through.
You
Okay.
figure that maybe at some point, maybe it'll come back.
Okay.
But right now, there's just too much going on.
Okay. Well, before I do any attack, I want to look to Otis and say, who am I attacking? Because I don't know. I don't know if Skag is still. I know he just killed this dog, but he was just coming right at us. So I don't know.
Kill the dogs.
Kill the dogs. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I already used my main to do the splitting image, so I would like to use my surgical strike bonus, which is the jackal mystically unveils 2 shadowy dark blades that throws at one target or split between 2. So I'd like to hit 1 on each if I can do that.
Okay, you will have to get up and move towards them, though.
Okay. I have a range of 30 feet. How close do I need to move?
They're probably about... Skag ran after them, and he just got within 35 feet, so you're probably around 50 feet.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I want to move to max range. So I guess move 20 feet.
Okay.
To get max range to throw these things, because I'm still, even though I got my life back, I don't want to just get right in on these things yet.
Not a problem.
So let's see, 2 targets. So I roll 1d6 for each of them. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay.
And remember, you do have advantage because they are still fixated on your...
Okay. Great, because my both attacks just missed. So let's try that again. Oh my god, a 2 and a 3. I missed
And
both
they still
of them.
miss.
Yeah.
For some reason, you don't know if it was because that's the closest you've ever been to death, Rev. Even though you feel like you're whole again because of your mystic arts, there's something just a little bit off. Maybe there's something that is shaking you to the core.
I'm still halfway in this, mystic realm thing, I feel like.
Otis, you see this, and you see his attacks go wide and miss. And Rev actually kind of like takes a step back. Even him, he seems shaken still. Otis, you're up.
With that, pretty boring. I want to pass my main, but because, but
No.
what I want to do is I want to put all my attention on Skag.
Okay.
Because what Rev is doing is he's doing the attack because I said attack the dogs.
Sure. Right.
I want to reload my rifle.
Okay.
And just pass my main and aim it at Skag.
Okay. So you got.
I want advantage on him.
You get 2
basically.
points of exhaust back to you, and you're just essentially holding an action.
Yeah, I'm holding the main. Oh yeah, I'll hold the main then.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Skag, after you've taken a look at the carnage of the hounds that are sitting in front of you, you do see 2 visible ones stop and again stare blankly past you. They unfortunately can't seem to get their face off this whatever this is behind you. And because you have not looked back, you're not exactly sure what it is. But they don't seem to be interested in you.
Rev's just like, yeah, come on, dogs, come fight me.
Skag, you can hear the book again. More. Take them down. And you feel compelled to attack these waste hounds that are at this point are paying you no mind.
Molly Whopping Part 2.
Woo, let's do it.
Let's go.
How much
All right,
exhaust does a mollywop cost, by the way?
I was just thinking about that too because I marked off my other one and I was like, I'm using my fist. Does that even count?
You know what? If it's just a straight mollywop, whatever, we'll just make it easy. 1 exhaust for a molly. Okay. No, it's 2 exhausts. 1 for a molly, another one for the wop.
2 for a wop.
Because essentially that's 2 strikes.
Yeah, 2 hits.
Low here. All right.
And if anybody out there thinks to themselves that I am not a good GM, listen, we're making shit up on the fly here. I didn't put a mollywop in this game, dude. But when he said mollywop, I thought to myself, that sounds kind of cool. Let's just do it, dude. Let's roll with this mollywop. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Do I get to roll at advantage again?
Yeah,
because
they are paying you no mind because of his thing. Now the thing in the back is like, Otis, you actually see his vision. It's now dancing and doing some weird stuff, and you feel like you just feel icky.
Yeah, you've never seen Rev dance before, and this mirage just make you question your sexuality. I'm thinking.
I rolled a 4 and then I rolled a 5.
Okay, so the first one you do miss, but I'll go ahead and hit the second one.
All right, so it's a 3.
Okay. Remember you get...
And then plus 5, so it'd be 8.
8.
And then don't I get plus another D6 roll because of his thing still going?
Yeah, for Rev's ability, yeah.
Yeah, for the splitting image, yeah.
Another 3.
Okay.
So that's 11.
That's 11.
You're beating the hell out of these dogs with a freaking book.
With a book, man. It's like when your grandma's angry and she comes at you with a chancla, you know?
Okay. For you, Skag, you sense this every time that you hit these things with this book, the book flashes and the runes grow brighter and brighter every time, as if it's feeding its bloodthirstiness, that it's sucking the life out of every swing that you lay into this. And as it does that, you can feel that you have more and more power over it. That if it's fed, you have control. When it's hungry, there's an issue.
Awesome.
There's the conflict. After you do your mollywop, what would you like to do with that bonus?
And it took 11 health?
It took 11 health. Yes, it did.
All right, well, with my bonus
This one
then,
just looks really, really bruised up.
real quick, I actually just want to do Escape the Grave, where I inject myself with a Med-Aid serum, restoring my vitality points back to full, and half of my restored exhaust.
Okay, go right ahead.
Nice.
And with that, Rev, you're seeing. You don't know what you're seeing. You don't
seeing
know
a guy
that, you don't
beat
know
some
that.
dogs up
You
with
just
a
see a
book.
guy just walking up to dogs and just going swap, swap, swap.
Smashing them down.
I'm gonna look at Otis again, and I'm like, I can't focus. What do I do?
I feel like you just see me honed in on him with my rifle up.
So you're aiming at Skag right now.
Yeah.
I want to shout out to Skag. I want to say, Skag, what is happening? Just to see if he'll
Skag,
answer me.
You have full awareness and full function. The book does not compel you at this moment.
I'm mollywopping some dogs, don't you see? That's what I'm going to yell back. I'm not going to look back, though. I'm just going to yell it.
Rev and Otis, roll intelligence. Roll intelligence.
I was gonna say, do I even know what a mollywop is? I rolled a 9.
Neither one of you know what a mollywop is at all. Dude.
Both of you guys just look at each other like,
Yeah, after he says, I just look at Otis again. I'm like, I don't know.
There's a part of me that thinks it sounds dirty. You don't think that's what it is.
Well, I'm still a little confused because of this thing. So instead of attacking, I'm going to drop into Mirage. I'm just going to try to drop threat and kind of assess situation. I'm going to drop into Mirage here,
Okay.
which is a main, and it drops 2 threat, but I don't think I've gotten any threat since my attacks
No,
missed, right?
absolutely not. So you're,
Okay.
you're not worrying about threat right now.
Okay. So I'm going to go Mirage, and then I'm going to pass my bonus.
You see Rev speak to you, and in the moment, out of your periffs, because like you said, you have that trained eye on it.
your ocular
You just
vision.
see a vision, and he just disappears. Something that he's done many times. It doesn't even surprise you at this point.
Right. Okay. So I assume he's going to do his thing.
He's doing his thing.
I'm hoping he's going to do his thing.
I will say, after I go into Mirage, I move towards Skag and the dogs kind of from the side, just so I can get a beat on what's happening.
Sure, not a problem. Otis, what do you want to do?
What's Skag doing right now? He just killed. He just damaged the other.
Beat that dog, yeah.
Essentially, I like to believe, I'll put this way. He turned back and said, Mollywop. Mollywop. Did you say Mollywop of these dogs? Is that what you said?
Mollywopping these dogs.
Yeah. And then he just kind of goes back to just smacking dogs.
dogs.
I'm gonna shoot
Honestly,
the other.
When you
You hear
take a
me
look at
asking-
it, it's Skag that you're talking to, that you see.
You hear me yelling, "Where's my money?"
I could tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it. I'm gonna just shift my aim and aim it at the other dog that he's not mollywopping.
Sure. Again, you went into Mirage. That would drop your
does it?
vision. So
Okay.
if that is the case, it is not trained on you, Otis. It is now like turning and wants to eat the mollywopper.
I still want to go for the.
Yeah, so I'm just
fun.
saying that
Yeah.
you would have advantage because
Oh.
it would normally want to go after you, but he tried to attack it and he's right in front of him, so it's going to try to attack Skag.
And he wouldn't get the extra damage anymore, I guess,
No.
since the image is gone. Okay.
So I'm just doing quick trigger, quick shot.
Go for it.
5.
That hits.
Nice. Where are we?
Save me. I'm not a tasty whopper.
I don't know. You tried to kill me earlier.
It was the book, okay?
7 and -2 armor piercing.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a good one.
Hey, I forgot my thing does that too.
Could have been a lot better.
Okay. You still have a second attack. You can spin, you can burn the one you were holding and get another advantage shot, whatever it is, because you were holding one previously.
And
or
you know what?
burn it for exhaust.
I still want to keep up, so I'll burn and hold again.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Skag, you hear a familiar sound of Otis's sniper rifle explode. And you just see, as you're molly-whopping the one dog, you see the other dog yelp out and scream as you see a bullet just kind of go graze in and go right out the other side. It kind of flinches, and because it tries to right itself. It's damaged and it's hurting pretty bad, but it now turns its eyes and gaze from you over off to the side where Otis is.
All right. Well, I want to switch up my attacks this time, guys. I'm sorry. No more mollywhopping right now. I want to do what instead a broly-whop. So instead of slapping him with the book, I want to take it back and like go like that, like with the spine of the book in its face, in the one that's been shot through.
Right. First, the voice sounds are going to get to attack you first. Well, at least the mollywhop one in front of you. The other one starts to bolt directly towards you, Otis. Okay.
Okay.
And it's going to close complete
bolting,
distance.
If he's bolting, then yeah, I'm going to stick to the other one in front of me.
So it's going to try to attack here.
Still going to do a broly whop though.
Up, it actually goes to lunge at you and make an attack, and you just take the book and you slam it right into its mouth and just hold it back. It screams out as just like pure power from the book itself is allowing you to push this really, really. Normally, you would think like this thing is probably weighing like 300 and something pounds. It should push through you, but you just feel like the power of this pulsating.
Bro, I'm
book.
Thanos now. What are you talking about?
You start to push this thing down.
Yeah, who needs a gun, man?
Yeah. I got the Infinity Gauntlet in my hand. Obviously.
The other one closes in and leaps at you, Otis, as you're laying on the ground.
Yeah.
You were holding a action. Do you want to change it?
He's rushing at me.
He's rushing directly at you.
Yeah, I do. I want to do a bonus.
Okay.
I want to do Deadeye. Survivalist makes a steady shot at a single target at increased damage. On a roll of 6, you can target one more enemy, or ignore AR. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Go for it.
So it's like I see him. I'm gonna take my rifle and just
you're gonna get advantage
unleash
because
it.
you were holding it.
Yes.
You were
Okay.
completely
Yes.
aware of it coming
That's
at
the whole
you.
point.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yes. 6 and 5.
Ooh,
nice.
Man, you didn't need advantage, did you? All right.
No.
Go
I
ahead and
thought
do
I
damage.
was dirty with that book. Jeez.
I thought I was dirty with that book. I'm gonna put mollywhopping in the game from now on.
I love
16.
I want-
-2 armor piercing.
I want with the book, mollywhopping is when I like slap him with it, and then broly-whopping is when I just use it like to punch him with the spine.
Otis,
Yes.
you see this thing lunge towards you, and then it leaps in the air, almost probably like 10 feet away from you, as you just move that gun ever so off to the side and fire. Explain to us what happens.
I envision it's just its head just freaking
Just shear it
dusting
right off.
off. Yeah.
Okay. As that happens, you hear a scream after the thunder crack of his bullet piercing through the skull of this thing,
Marksman.
shattering it into pieces, and just landing right at the foot of you. Just a headless mess.
There you go. That's the end of my turn, actually.
Molly Whoppin' Skag, you're up.
Woo! All right, is this thing still biting the book in my
Yeah,
hand?
it's like.
All right, this is not a whop. I want to see if I can do this though. Am I able to, since it's on me, try to use that to my advantage and slam it down to like jack up its jaw?
Sure. Go ahead and you're gonna roll power or strength first. Let's see if you can lift this thing off the ground.
come on, Infinity Stones. Don't fail me now. I rolled a 19.
Okay, well you're booking this guy, dude. Okay, this guy obviously this waste hound
See how pretty that
obviously
looks?
it has overpaid dues, and you're the ultimate librarian, just
I
going
am.
around just collecting on them.
Wasteland Librarian.
Go ahead and do an attack.
All right, so... Oh, I don't... Do I roll to see if I
but
hit...
you're gonna get advantage because you're gonna just lift this thing straight up. Like it's like for some reason it's just holding on as you start to lift this thing off the ground. And it's
like every chihuahua with a tongue toy.
It just won't let go.
All right, so I rolled a 1.
Oh.
And then I rolled a 5, though.
Okay. You don't. Okay, this thing is a very large beast. So like, if you get him off the ground, it's like that much, but you're just gonna like collapse this thing on top. of each other.
My whole thing is to mainly just kind of like use my whole body to like slam him down and just kind of like if I could break his jaw or his face.
Go ahead and see if you can pull it off.
All right. So what do I roll for that again?
Yeah, just whatever. You know what? Yeah,
You're
you're doing a crush damage, aren't you?
Yeah, it's pretty much like a crush damage thing. Yeah.
Here, let me see here. Give me 1 second. I have that here. What are we doing for crushing damage these days?
I don't know. What is the
What's the going rate for crushing damage?
Yeah.
It's definitely a thing.
Yeah, I have it actually in here because I knew somebody would want to crush something.
He predicted mollywhopping. So.
I didn't know it was called mollywhopping.
What size is it? What size is it?
He is large, so it's 4d8, dude.
Nice.
4d8.
4d8?
Yeah.
I roll 4d8s. Or like I have to roll.
He's trying to crush himself and throw his whole body on top of this thing. Plus, he's powered by the book.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just insane.
Pays to get
whatever happens.
Get creative.
I
guess so.
Right? All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
This is done. This is game. All right, I got a 6, a 2, a 6, a 2. Yeah, 6. So 2 2s and 2 6s.
So that's
16.
16.
Yeah, 16.
Okay,
plus
so
5.
Yeah, okay, it's
plus
easy.
5.
It's easy.
Dead.
When you got to the 8, he was dead.
Yeah.
You explain to me what happens to this thing.
So, all right, so the way I imagine it is as he's being held like up in the air, I jump off the ground and force myself on the ground, so I like body slam him, and as I do that, the book just shoves through his jaw, just pretty much decapitating from jaw up. Just and all that happens is at that point the book just hits solid ground because there's nothing left.
It just
So,
shears this thing
it's
through.
I just sheared it in half pretty much, and then its head just like fell.
Okay, as you do this, and you show this thing just ripping through bone and sinew and everything, brain matter, as it goes through, blood starts to crawl and coagulate on top of the book itself, and then just gets soaked up and disappears inside the book, and it glows heavily, and then it dulls, and you hear the voice just going,
Thanks, my dude.
"That's good enough," and then it kind of like disappears and dissipates. Riv, who is in Mirage, you see nothing that you've seen before.
Yeah.
In regards coming from Skag, at least. And Otis, you see this as well. This is something that Skag has never shown. If this was a part of Skag, this is something that he's hidden from you from up to this point that you guys have been a part of a crew for almost a week here. This is new, but you both feel uneasy and unsure about him because you've seen two sides of Skag. And especially now for you, Rev, you're starting to come back to some of your senses because you were sitting there watching him.
Yeah.
You remembered before you fell that you saw a shadowy figure in front of Skag that he was fighting. But right now, you both look at Skag. Just super Skag.
Waving at you guys, book in hand.
Yeah, Skag, you remember bits and pieces, but you don't remember exactly what you were doing.
I want to say from Mirage, Skag, what is happening to you?
I reload my rifle and I post it on him. Let's just leave him in the waste.
I want to put the book in front of my face. I go, whoa, 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 whoa! What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm keeping it up.
And then I also want to look down and go, what the hell happened to my knee?
It has healed up, but there is a nice bullet hole in your pants.
I'm going to say again from Mirage, kind of, I want to be off to the side who doesn't know where it's coming from. Say, Skag, that book is not natural. I think you're going to have trouble controlling that thing.
I don't think so. With my bloodthirst and how this book has acted with me, I think I got it. I'm keeping it.
I do not take my gun down. I don't trust this dude at all. He just tried to attack me, and he's saying stupid shit like this. I am not allowing my gun to go down on him right now.
I'm going to continue to say, what the hell makes you think you can control this bloodthirstiness?
Skag, you don't truly know the reason, but you feel inside that you can. But you can't figure out the who's and whys or anything like that. It just feels like something is a part of you. And it's almost like Gollum and Precious. You don't want to let it go. It's just kind of like, you keep it close.
You're now Gollum.
I'm keeping the books, yes? Don't stop me, Revs.
Cast it into the fire.
Watch, it's still cold to the touch. On a page burn. I guess at this point, I just want to say I'm not going to hurt you guys. There's something about this book. I got it.
Rev, we're leaving him in the wastes. He can't be trusted.
You put the gun down, please.
I do not put the gun down.
All right, I'm going to come out of Mirage now.
Okay.
My Naginata has been pointed at Skag the whole time because I didn't know how he was going to react. I slowly lower it, and I say, Skag, if you think you can control this thing, we're going to have to put a lot of trust in you.
When have I let you guys down before? Don't answer that.
What time is it? You know.
What time is it?
Oh.
How long have we been here?
Yeah.
Otis.
Let's talk about 5 minutes ago.
No. That was a good one. Skag, roll persuasion.
Ooh.
This is right up my alley, boys. Yeah, fuck, it's a 7.
Yeah.
Wrong alley.
Wrong alley. Yeah, you hear what he's saying, and you feel like you're talking to Skag. You just don't know if what he's saying
It's true.
is true, essentially.
Yeah.
You don't know
Like
if he fully has control, or
Like-
as of right
like
now, he's just
He
in
thinks.
control.
Yeah,
Right,
he
exactly.
thinks he has control, but you don't really
Exactly.
trust it. So I'm going to say, if Rev says to Skag, if you're going to try to control this thing, we're going to need to find somebody who knows what it is and see if we can find a way to help you control it, maybe facilitate, because we're not going into this thing blind.
Rev, he's messed up, man.
Otis,
He's
we need
messed
this
up.
book. Did you see what I did to those dogs? Did you see what that guy did to Rev? We need this. Put the gun down, please.
Put the book down then. Do it.
I'm gonna drop the book then.
You can't. For some reason.
Wait,
or another,
even under control, I can't
even
drop
under
it.
control, you cannot let go of the book. You don't want to let go of the book.
What I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna go. All right. See,
Roll a little deception.
I really hope this works.
Roll awareness. Otis, a complete advantage.
I rolled a 19.
Oh wow.
Oh,
God, 5.
At advantage?
Yeah, 4 and a 5.
Otis, you
Okay.
stupid.
Rev,
I have your thumb. I have your ear.
Rev, roll awareness, please.
12.
Rev, you kind of see that there might be a little sleight of hand here. You don't know where he tossed it, but you're kind of like,
Oh wait,
really? But Otis,
I can-
for some reason, you're just like you're taken in by like, whoa, it was there and now it's not.
I lower my gun.
I have a quick question. So I know that I can't drop it, but I can put it on my persons.
Yes,
and
it
still,
can be
as
on
long as
your
it's on
person.
me.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I could just have like put it in the back of my pants
Yeah.
and be like, look, I dropped
I'll
it.
put it better this way. You can't part with it.
Okay.
Okay. For some reason, you just saw you saw some kind of weird magic act, and you were just kind
Yeah.
of like, wow.
Mystified. And I just go,
All right, and I'm not totally taken in, so I'm like, Skag, we're gonna try to find help for this. All right.
this is not real life.
Oh, just don't let it bother you. You just keep an eye on Skag.
I breathe like I don't know how to feel about this situation. I just breathe to myself. I don't believe this at all.
No, in regards to
Even
that,
though
yeah,
that just happened.
yeah, there's still an uneasiness inside
Yeah.
you, Otis. Believe me, through everything that you've seen, you know that there's an apprehension, there's an anxiety, there's an uneasiness, but for some reason, what was there is now gone, and you think maybe in your head this thinks maybe this is past, maybe it's a hallucination,
Yeah. I'm like,
maybe it's
just
like
listen to Rev.
PTSD.
Just listen to Rev.
Yeah, you're like the
listen to
dog, and he's the owner who went.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's over there.
You just got booked. With that, gentlemen, you have taken down 3 waste hounds. You're having this conversations in the middle of this burnt down rubble.
Yeah.
What is your next steps?
Otis, were you raising your hand?
No, I
He
was
was
waving hi to my
waving
wife.
to his wife,
Oh, okay.
or he was waving hi to me. I'll take it.
I was
high.
hi. I was saying hi to everybody.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I want to do something.
Sure.
I want to I want to make a holster somehow for the book, so that it's not just like on me. Like I want to be able to like keep it on my leg somehow. Like somehow fashion something to keep it on my side.
You
Is there
could
anything around me that I could use to do that?
roll intelligence.
Hopefully it's higher than Otis. 18.
Okay. You're aware that you probably could skin these waste hounds and and dry it out a leathery kind of, strap or pouch to kind of like hide this away. The problem is you don't really know how to do any of this, but you know a friend who could. The guy who was just pointing a gun at you.
I'm gonna walk over to Otis slowly.
I'm taking steps
Slowly.
back as he comes
Sure.
near me.
I
I'm
just want
keeping the
keeping
same
some
distance
distance.
between us. Yeah.
I just want to say, Otis, I
Like
will make
15
you.
feet.
I will make you a deal. I will give you a beautiful bounty, the Wasteland Fuel, if you help me make a holster.
Nice.
Leave him on the ground. Leave him on the ground.
The Wasteland Fuel?
All of it.
It's in the jet, or it's in the what do we call it?
The Rev Jet.
The rep jet.
Oh, it is. Okay, so yeah, it's in the Rev jet, the barrel. I didn't bring it out to fight with. It's all yours, though.
It was in the jet.
Yeah, I brought it in the
Yeah.
jet. It's the
Remember-
big barrel.
You crushed into it when you were flying around and you were trying
Yeah.
to put the harness down on him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And for a while, when you kept yelling at me to turn around, I would just turn
No,
around. hug
it's mine. It's mine. No sips.
Ooh.
it. Not, very-
Not one sip.
Ooh.
Not even a sneak.
not even a sneak. Hold on. I'm gonna turn around real quick. It's just kind of like I'm thinking about it.
That's awesome.
Not even just like maybe like one glass to share with you. Like laugh about our mistakes about 5 minutes ago.
I nod my head no.
You're a tough cookie. Okay, but it's got to be a damn good holster.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best.
I'm gonna air shake on it then.
I don't shake shit. Leave it there.
No, you're 15 feet away. Even with my
Yeah.
hand out, I was gonna go like this in the air.
I don't give you that satisfaction.
Oh.
I'm gonna head over to the carcasses. I'm gonna try to cut it up and get what's usable.
Skag, this kind of hurts.
Yeah, it sucks.
You're unsure why he's being so cold to you.
I don't know. I don't get it. I just gave him a whole keg of wasteland fuel. And he was holding a gun at me.
He was holding a gun at you.
Just like the Black Eyed Peas said. Where did the love go? You know? Thought we were BFFs. Biffles.
I keep cold as ice.
He for like 15 feet, he just walks like in a radius, just 15 feet. From whatever point you're at, it's always 15 feet. It's always
It's like watching him walk
You have the plague.
Okay, so you have given over ownership of the Wasteland Fuel. Okay.
Excellent. That's what I
That
love to
now
hear.
belongs to
So
Free stuff.
you did say that we were going to mourn today. Unfortunately, it's not over you, Rev. It's over my wasteland,
wasteland
fuel.
fuel.
Wasteland Fuel is completely mourned.
Gone.
With that, go ahead and just roll a d20 for your survival tactics here.
Oh, is that just for Otis?
Yeah, just for Otis.
Okay.
$11.
Okay. So essentially, he gets the skinning, and it's sloppy. Maybe he's he's purposely kind of doing this.
It's like you
He's like,
want to get
I'm
molly.
not trying to do my best.
Yeah, he's not really trying to do it.
I got a free keg. I don't
Yeah.
care.
He starts a fire, and he starts to as you guys kind of sit there.
I know he's a little simple.
Yeah, you just figure that you can get away with just getting just whatever his. Here's the
Demand
thing.
first, you know.
Do you have any specifications, or did you just say holster?
Yeah, I do have specifications. I want it to be a leg holster to where the book can just comfortably go in and out of, where it could also
Ooh.
be.
Oh,
Okay,
I
but do
hate
you-
this idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
So, go ahead and tell them what you want.
Okay, Otis. So what I want is a large, I don't know why, but a book-sized holster. All right, and I want it to go
Book?
around.
Book
Oh,
size?
no! It's because I got a big gun. I got a big gun in mind that I'm gonna buy at the next place we go to. Let's
That's the
move on.
shape of a book?
Yeah, it's called the Bookerizer.
What? Stupid written on my face.
Kinda.
Oh, I put it down. The keg's mine. We're done.
That's not how this works.
I want to look at him just in disbelief that his reasoning is killing me. He wants me to make something for this book I don't trust at all, but I'm not telling him it.
What you feel, Otis, is you feel like the wool's been put over your eyes, and
Yeah.
you really feel like, what the hell, man? I thought that thing was gone, and now he's asking for a book-size holster.
Yeah. I am so confused. Just confused state of mind.
Like the look on his face, Skag, is just a complete disbelief of what you've done, and the look of yours has to be like, man, I better work my way through this real quick.
I gotta figure this out.
Rev, of course, is just sitting there watching,
Wait,
arms
wait.
full. They're just going.
Can I?
I'm
I
like
roll
walking
persuasion?
around, not even paying attention to these guys, you know.
I want to roll persuasion to see if I can pull this off.
Go ahead. How are you trying to?
Can I
convince
roll
him?
against his persuasion with persuasion because I have it too?
Okay. would
Awesome.
You guys can roll. Okay, you can roll a couple things here. You can roll coercion, where you're actually physically trying to intimidate him, to make him feel that way, or roll some kind of deception. If you want to roll the persuasion, go right ahead.
I would
I'll let
rather
you roll that as well.
I'm gonna do persuasion because I don't want him to get any wrong ideas
Sure,
about
no
the
wrong
book.
ideas. Okay, then
Yeah.
go ahead. Like a 5?
No. I'm
two?
trying to. It's on the side. It's a 20.
Okay.
I rolled a fucking 20.
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll, Otis.
Do you have persuasion, Otis?
Nobody
I
has
do.
persuasion. It's just a roll.
I was about to be like, damn,
Yeah, mine's just a roll though. We're
Everybody's
not
is just a
damage.
yeah.
9.
No 9. Okay. What exactly do you tell him, Skag?
Oh,
and what
I told him
exactly
that
do you come back with, Otis?
I give him this whole song and dance about this book-sized gun that I saw in a shop. that I want the holster for. And like I said, I want it to comfortably go in and out of the holster. Actually, no. Actually, no. I'm gonna take that back. I'll give a real serious one. Instead of me saying it's like a book-sized gun, I'm gonna say I want a leg satchel.
Oh. Okay, so Otis, he initially told you book size holster. This is ingrained in your head, and you
And I want to say, I'm just kidding. I need a satchel.
and then he just comes back with satchel.
If anybody asks, I didn't make it, and I just continue to make it
Yeah,
because I feel like I'm totally persuaded.
Yeah, for some reason, you think to yourself, satchel doesn't sound that bad. A lot of people have satchels. I can make one of those. You can't. Yeah, but that book size holster is a no-no. The satchel, I can let that one fly.
What size? Book size satchel? Okay, yeah.
That's okay. Sometimes people want to carry a book in their satchel, but a book-sized holster?
So as time goes by, it takes him a few hours. What is it that you want to do in this time?
While they're having this whole
they're just
song
going back and
going
forth.
on.
It's just these two guys doing this.
Yeah, I want to be kind of slowly walking around, trying to pull my mind together after this near-death experience. Just kind of surveying this whole. I never got to look at the, the compound. I just saw Mom's corpse, and then the guy fought. So I want to look around to see if there's any residual, signs of what this what's he called, the Queen's Knight, Walter, like any hints about where he came from, or maybe go check out the collars on the animals to see if there's something I can do to figure out where they came from.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay.
As you go over to the carcasses of these wasteland.
Yeah, whichever one he's not making a satchel book-sized of.
Yeah, how much leather do you need on an 11?
Well, remember, I also have a fat leg.
He's got a fat leg. He probably only needs to have just one of those waste hounds to get it done.
Okay. All right, well, I rolled 14 on my investigation.
Okay. You take a look at the collars,
and
you can immediately see to yourself that this isn't cheaply made. That this
Okay.
has to be made at a very large city. So this
Okay.
is probably something that you're not finding in Cambaron. This is probably something that you thinking Overton Hill, but it doesn't seem kind of like the things that they would do. This has to be done in like Los Rivos.
Okay.
San Dormo comes to mind. This isn't something that you're probably going to find in like Jericho Hill or any of the places that you're from, because those are much smaller. These are high-tech things. People that have like high technological, biological science divisions.
Okay. So I have something at least to give me a lead on where to start looking to figure out where this Queen's Knight came from, kind of thing.
Correct.
Let's call her from Big City.
From the Umbrella Corporation.
Yeah. All right. Well, I want to actually keep it. I want to keep the collar that I've investigated to be as kind of a show it around to people to see if they recognize, hey, who's the manufacturer? Where did this come from? To be kind of a investigation thing.
Yeah, you take enough of it. You don't need the full amount.
Okay.
You think enough of it that you look at and you just go, I could take this around to few different places and maybe get a beat of maybe who the maker of this might be.
Cool.
After a few hours, Otis, you fashion a workable satchel. There's a part of you in your heart that's just like, I can make this so much better, but
this is what I wanted to make.
Yeah, this will do, as well as you slide a few pieces of jerky in there.
That's a good one. That's like a calling card.
You know what was so funny was earlier when you gave Rev the salve, at first I was like, give him a little bit of jerky, but then I was like, oh no, that'll probably kill him at this point.
Oh yeah, we don't even know what it is.
No idea.
The problem is Otis, who created it, doesn't even know what's really in the jerky itself.
Yeah, exactly.
You like a little calling card. You slide a few pieces in there, and he presents you, Skag, a working satchel, it's not exactly what you thought this would be, but the whole time,
Like light brown.
yeah, the whole time,
Really
Otis,
stands out.
after he like, he tanned it, and he kind of like leathered it up and hardened it up. The whole time he's looking at you, and he's got this big smile as he's kind of sewing this thing together, and you think to yourself, "This is gonna be his best work, man." And he kind of just gives you something that's just kind of like, it works, but in
Yeah.
your heart, you feel like it's from
I don't
him.
know. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know any better. This is great. I'm gonna look at Otis and go, "This is the best, man. Thank you." And then I'm gonna go to kiss it and then pull it away. And go, what's that smell on the inside though?
Thank you. for the wasteland. Okay.
It's like potpourri for like leather satchels. Just
It's,
gets rid of that
you should say
smell.
it's that new satchel smell.
Ooh, there you go.
There you go.
Well
And
done.
I'll just believe it. I'll just, without even looking, I'll go, okay.
It's
Thank
my
you.
gift to you.
Thank you. Enjoy your wasteland fuel, buddy. And then I wanna just put it on my leg. I'm not gonna put the book in just yet, though. Not in front of Otis.
Exactly. When you made the satchel, Otis, what is exactly, if you could describe it? What does it look like?
It's really light brown, like very out of place, I assume, because I figure Skaggs, he looks cool at least.
Yeah.
He does.
I want him to look dorky, like it's a fanny pack for his knee.
Fanny pack for his thigh.
Yeah.
The fatty pack for his
Yeah.
And this
kneecap.
level knocks down like 5 points.
That's what I am.
I like to believe that it just hangs so low that like when he walks, it just kind of like bounces off his
Like-
knee the whole time. So
Yeah.
even if he sticks the book in, it's just gonna slam in his knee every time he walks. It was just, it was not adjusted at all. It was just made poorly. Just the thought of just make him something and just be done with it. With that, Rev, you see the two exchange the wasteland fuel for a really crappy looking bag. Even you think to yourself, man, that's crap.
what a bad deal. Okay.
That is crap. What do you?
I
wanna
didn't
do?
make it. I didn't make it.
It actually on there. It says made by. Otis.
Man, no, the worst part is on one side made by Otis, on the other side beef jerky also made by Otis.
There you go.
I would like to, before we leave this this compound,
Sure.
I want to properly bury Mother so that she has a view of the ocean and kind of have a small, just, I know I'm like the serious one with all this crazy stuff going on, but I feel like Rev
I
is
totally
still,
forgot.
yeah, I feel like Rev is still broken up about losing the kids and Mother dying. So I want to have kind of like a little ceremony to bury her just where she can look out over the sea.
If you want, I could get you a satchel. Maybe that'll cheer you up. It's some of the best work that Otis has ever done. And I'm gonna
shoot him
hold
a
up
glare.
this rinky dinky ass bag in front of me.
I'm gonna go. I got a Rev jet. I don't need a satchel. So.
Okay, you didn't get the attitude.
There's like a little dagger in my heart.
Otis, who purposely made this crappy one, hears that and just kind of goes,
Why do I hang out with these people? I don't understand.
as you begin to make preparations for whatever ritual you do, roll survival tactics again, Otis.
$20.
Okay. You can. Maybe it's just because all the years of you just being out on the wastes. Maybe it's the tracking, the hunting, seeing hints, signs, understanding the weather patterns. You can get a sense that you can feel that a heavy storm is coming. And it's coming from the north. And it might be coming your way.
We got a storm coming. I'm just gonna say it out loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you feel like these are the kind of storms that that need to be waited out, or you need to be.
This is like
undercover.
one we just went through when we were at Oberton Hill.
No, this is actually coming from the north. The one you came through was when you were going
But
south to west.
we were in for a couple days
Right.
when we were resting.
So maybe you don't know if it's actually the same one that's moving that way, or if it's just something that else is just coming.
Yeah, it's something else. Okay. We got to shack up again.
Really? Do we?
Yeah.
Can we outrun this thing with the rev jet? Can we stay ahead of it, or is it moving too fast? Can you tell?
If we got it, we got to
it's
do the
coming
ritual.
from the north.
Do I have an idea of like how soon?
Yeah, absolutely. You absolutely know that you
Is
probably
it
have
in the distance, or
Yeah.
like do we have time?
Yeah, you know that you have some time, that it's not going to be on you in the next 10 minutes or anything like that, but you probably have a couple ticks, a couple hours before it comes in. You just know from being out, this is the signs that you can feel something is brewing and something is coming.
I'm gonna go over to Rev. We got about an hour. Let's
All
do
right.
what we got to do here. Maybe we could find something in the garage. Because he had a garage, right?
No, there's nothing.
Everything's burnt down to the ground.
everything's
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah.
ash.
Well, I can just do a quick ceremony, bury Mother, and then we can get in the rev jet and jet out because we have to.
I'm gonna look at you, Rev, and just go, for my sake, wink, wink. I think we should do this as quickly as possible.
Okay.
I'm hinting about the book without trying to tell him.
Right,
Because I don't know how
Yeah.
how long it's gonna take until the book
Yeah,
wants more.
unfortunately,
Okay.
unfortunately,
All right.
unfortunately, Rev's character kind of goes, "Why does he keep winking?"
Damn it! Again with the
Damn
winking
it.
thing.
It's been a few days since he stopped winking.
Okay.
I thought we were okay, but now he's back to winking again.
Gets that damn book in his hand and starts winking at me. Oh.
All right. Well, then what I want to do is do as quickly as I can, just bury Mother, and then let them know
ritual that you want to do. Go right ahead.
Yeah, and let them know that I found with this caller that it's from a big city, and we can maybe head out and see if we can find somebody who could tell us more about it.
Okay.
Whatever
maybe-
preparation he has to do, I want to help him with.
Sure.
Okay.
How would you like to proceed with any kind of ritual that would be befitting
Well,
of Mother?
Yeah, it's a quick. Her bones. I almost want to
gonna
do like
bury?
an ashes thing
think he's
over
gonna
the.
Burn or
Yeah,
something
like
that.
kind of burn to let her spirit go forth and
Sure.
spread her ashes over the sea, kind of thing.
Okay. You did create a fire. Otis did when he was doing the tanning in the leather. So you could just take one of the obviously the torches or anything like that, and you can just do whatever
Okay.
ritual. Do you say
Okay.
any words to her?
Mother, I'm sorry we failed you. I know that Sarai is still out there somewhere, and I promise to you, I make another vow that I will find her, and I will protect her. And then I spread the ashes.
Okay.
Looking down in silence.
Get to my face.
What was that, Otis?
I'm looking down in silence, just listening to him do his thing.
Skag, do you say anything?
No, I'm same as Otis. I'm just standing by them and just looking down.
Before I step away, I just look out over the sea and I say, "May your spirit find peace." And then I turn and walk away.
In your heart, you feel a touch of warmth. You don't know if that's just you wanting to feel that, you building that up in your mind, or if it's just the spirit of Mother who's at last at peace.
That gives me kind of the fire to really focus on finding who this queen is and where have they taken Sarai, and really refocus me on my quest. And I feel like also be more connected with the spiritual side now.
Sure. Okay.
As I go on this quest.
All right. Otis, did you want to search for any tracks?
Yeah, I'll go for that.
Okay.
Take a look around, stroll around, see if I notice anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. It takes some time. Go ahead and roll your tactics.
12.
Okay. Go ahead.
Can I do something while he's
Sure.
tracking? I want to go into the rev jet and sneak a little bit of the wasteland fuel since he's not paying attention.
Yeah. I have no idea how much is in there. I have to check.
Yep.
Good point. That's a good point. Absolutely, you can go ahead and do that. Roll sneak.
Oh, 2. Dang it.
Interesting enough, as you go to sneak, Rev is standing right there, and he just kind of
Rev doesn't know the transaction.
Rev doesn't know the transaction, but Rev's there, and you kind of feel like, I don't know
He
if I
shouldn't be
should
doing
like
this.
do this in front of Rev.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like you're doing this, and then you walk up and like Rev's there, and you're like, hey.
I'm like doing the pre-flight check, and I see him sneaking over. I'm like, why is
And then
he
I'm just
walking
gonna,
that way?
yeah, I'm gonna stand there and go. So that was a cool ceremony. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
It really touched me too. And I'll
Oh,
go
yeah.
back.
You look around the compound. You're looking for any kind of tracks, anything that might have been lost to the wind, that might have been covered up after a certain amount of time. You know what to look for.
I'm looking for a sign.
Yeah, signs, depressions, anything. Most things
signs of
that-
depression.
Signs of depression. most things that most other people would just overlook. You were trained to look into that, to investigate into that. And what you do kind of find is almost hidden or lost single file tracks that you know come from carriers, freighters, essentially. The very first thing that you guys took out when you went on your very first mission, that personnel
Was one of
character
these.
would have been one of those. It's been kind of almost blown away by some of the sand and the dirt particles that most people wouldn't kind of like be able to pick up on. But you instantly pick up on this. And you could see that it's single file, so they're trying to cover their tracks. And it was more than one. So you think of anything, maybe these
People.
were used to get some of these kids out. Maybe they're still alive.
Can I tell the direction that they're heading?
They're all going north.
Like all right. Is there two tracks? Like, I know you said they're in single line. Did they use the same?
Yeah, they're like riding
path.
single file on top of each other. The moment the way
But
they
both
came
ways.
in and the way
Yeah,
they
okay.
go out. Yeah, the depressions in
Okay.
there show that there's been heavy traffic and movement. You don't see any kind of divergence or anything like the way they've split up. So wherever they came into, they went out the exact same way.
And
probably
where are
in
the
order to
guys-
cover their tracks?
And where are the guys in relation to me right now?
Rev is in the.
I'm in the jet doing
pre-flight.
and
Yeah,
you
and
can't
I'm-
see. Oh, you can't see Skag.
I'm in there trying
That's
to do
scary.
some stuff.
I guess at this point I've taken my time doing my thing,
Sure.
and the plan was to leave, so I'm gonna head back to the jet, and when I get there, I want to go towards Rev.
Sure. Okay. He walks in. Skag, where are you sitting now?
I'm sitting in the seat right next to the wasteland field, just like this, with my hand just about to open it. right when
As
Otis
you
walks
pop
in.
in, that's what you see.
You see
Otis.
me go like this.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see me like reaching for it. The wasteland
I'm gonna
field.
pull out my pistol and aim it at him.
I just wanted to make sure it was secure in this area. I don't want it going all
I
over.
don't even want
Fine.
you touching that. It's mine.
Okay. Put down the gun, please.
I'm
Stop.
gonna walk
This is
over.
the-
I want to. If I see you again, I'll kill you.
What? You have to see me. We're in the same jet.
If I see you touch the keg again,
Fine, put the gun down, please.
I do it, and I'm gonna head back to Rev, but I keep like looking behind
You
me.
keep doing like the quick take.
Yeah,
Every time you look over, I'm scowling at
I
you.
gotta do something about that keg and put a lock on it. That's what I'm like saying to myself on my way to Rev.
Oh, I hear him saying there's like, I can come up with like a biological lock, kind of a fingerprint thing where has to verify
Ooh.
identity before it's open.
Ooh.
Under
yes.
my breath, but loud enough that you guys hear, I'm gonna go. I I thought we were friends. And I'm going to like look away from both of you angrily.
I've had enough of Skag today, though. Like, I feel like he's tried to kill me.
Sure, of course.
Get over this dude.
Of course.
I just want to explain my point of view.
Hey, I tried to kill you for good reason. Because he was already half dead. So if I killed you, I could have just killed you both off easily. So it would have been fine. I did it from a strategy advantage point. That's why.
You're not helping your case, saying how you wanted to kill us.
It was the book, remember? It wasn't technically me.
Get booked. It's going to be a hashtag. Everywhere we're going to go is like, get booked.
Get booked.
Rev, I was outside.
Uh-huh. What's up, Otis?
I think we only found Mother.
Yeah, we only found her body. We didn't find anybody else's remains.
They were carted out of here. There's
What do you mean
tracks
carted?
up ahead.
Tracks? You saw tracks?
Yes. There's tracks heading north.
Heading north? But there's only the
was a
ocean
couple of-
north, right?
You remember the things we did we were driving in last week when Riley?
Oh, yeah, when we
that
took them down to the
scumbag?
mine? Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's something like that. There was a few of them. That only means one thing. They carted those kids out of here.
Well, what's to the north?
To the north would be
You,
back towards San Dormo?
No, to the north for you, Otis. You know
Is
there
there
are
a
two
there?
things. There are two things. Your home and what you might think, because you've heard it, there are quarries up there. And they use humans to mine them.
Okay. I mean, there's a number of places. There's a number of reasons why people are enslaving those children. I thought about it when we brought them here. I did. I have to think of every possible thing possible.
Are you telling me you
brought 'em-
thought about enslaving these kids in
not me.
mines?
I thought about putting them to work while we were gone. But I didn't mention it because that's a wrong thing to do.
Yeah, it's the wrong thing. They're kids.
I know, but that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, slavers could have been here. That's what happened.
So you think
I
they're
didn't do
enslaved?
it.
Okay.
I think
Okay. All
from
right.
every angle.
Yeah, I know. You're trying to help. I think I understand. So you think these kids were taken to mines?
I mean,
If the slaver said it, I mean, it must be true. I'm going to yell that out about Otis.
I'm ignoring him. My back, I've fully turned my back to it.
I'm just now taking jabs at Otis. at
Skag,
this
and
point.
I just mouth at Skag. Book. And then go back to talking to Otis.
There's one other place that they could have went to that would be trying to slave. I think this is a classic case of slaving.
Okay. Well, who else could enslave them?
There would be interest back in where I'm from.
What was it? North
Black
Black
Downs.
Downs?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some quarries around, and for the most part, we have our own quarries up there too.
Well, if we go up there, can you find them? Do you have connections, or is your
My
father?
connections are really thin up there. You know how famous I am around here? Just imagine that times like 20.
Yeah.
They want me dead up there because it's mine.
You don't have anybody that's still loyal to you that can?
I'm sure there's some, but I as far as most people up there probably think, I'm a dead man.
Under my breath, I'm going to go, that's what I wish.
I don't know.
That. I
don't
let
know if
exhale
Otis
it.
or Burgher felt that one.
I'm hoping they didn't hear, but that's just what I would said out loud. To myself.
Otis lets that out. He
Does
just
he?
hears that his phone just ooh.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, Rev kind of gives another dirty look back there, but doesn't say anything this time. And he says, "Well, Otis, I think Sarai is up there somewhere. We have to go after them. The only lead I have is this little caller that I know came from some big city. If you think they're up north, we gotta look for them.
We have to hit somewhere up first. If we're going up there, we got to plan this out. What's that?
Have you shown him the collar?
No,
I don't think so. I just talked about it. I said
just because you said
yeah,
it. Okay.
yeah. So I haven't shown them that yet. I don't know. I don't think that.
I don't see a reason why you would.
Yeah, I don't think that Rev would
Or
think
anybody
Otis would
would.
have like any expertise on like a.
Well, he said it's from up, San Dormo, right? You said they would use those collars.
Well, he said it could be from any big city.
Yeah.
Big city, yeah.
San Dormo, Los Rivos. What was the other one? Something else.
Dormo.
Yeah.
San Dormo,
So
Overton Hill might be one.
Yeah.
okay. Well, if we know there's somewhere up north, maybe we can hit one of these other cities. I can do some investigating on the caller. You can prepare for heading up to your old stomping grounds, and maybe we can figure out where these kids have gone.
I want to chime in at this point too, and say, yeah, if we're gonna do this, we may as well get loaded and maybe see if we can find an extra body to come with us.
I look like I'm having the worst day of my life.
You kind of feel like you're having the worst day of your life, too.
Yeah, I'll go with that too.
Unfortunately, Skag, you kind of feel like...
I feel normal.
Yeah, you feel normal.
I have like no memory. I'm like, I'm chilling. I don't know.
He
what
feels
his problem
great. He
is
just
today.
killed a bunch of guys with the book. It was a good day.
Yeah, it was a good day for me. But yeah, that was my chime in.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think, Otis? Can we, if you can't go up to North Black Downs, maybe you can at least tell me where to look, because I have to search for them.
No, if we're going, I'll go. But I can't guarantee things are going to go good up there. It's going to get crazy.
That's why I'm saying we need to get more equipment, and we need to see if we can get anyone else to come along with us, more bodies.
I'm just saying, if we go up there, I may do some things that you guys won't agree with.
I already don't agree with the jerky.
Okay.
You feel another little twinge on that one, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that.
You're just like, he's getting real deep now.
We talked about my jerky. Ooh, let me cool myself off real quick.
Well,
I'm
and
feeling the burdens.
Rev says to Otis, well, if it's going to help us get these kids back, I'll help you do what you need to do.
Sorry, that was excitement from Burgher.
Sure. That was awesome.
That was a burger. Bro.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do it. Well, why are we saving these kids, Rev? I'm just telling you about them.
They remind me of my sister. That's all I could say.
This is the first time either one of you guys have heard him ever mention a sister.
Well, immediately I'm going to think about my sister, and I'm just going to go to like a really quiet look, because I haven't thought about my sister in so long. So that's why I'm going to get very quiet like that when he said that.
When he gets quiet, I say, I just can't. I can't leave them again.
How many sisters did you have?
I only had one.
Oh, you said that.
They remind me of my sister.
I missed
They remind me of all my sisters. I had like 40 of them.
It was great. Oh,
I was like Otis line.
great Otis line. Oh.
I just, why? What did I say? Sisters? Did I stutter? I don't.
I'm just saying Otis took it as like you were talking about multiple sisters,
No,
and he
but
just took it
the way
away.
you just delivered that, it was just
Yeah.
I didn't mean to laugh. I'm sorry, but the way you just like, how many sisters do you have?
I'm imagining Rev doing like the Zoolander line where he's like, one. I just said that.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I was like, one sister. I don't know how you thought I had four. Okay, one. Yeah.
Even for you, Skag, as you're hearing this, and when they're talking about like sisters-in-laws, you kind of feel like it harkens back to Rowan, where he was like a mentor, and it's not the same, but it's lost. You know the feeling that there's you can understand where they're like coming from, even though you don't really say anything. You're just like, okay.
I wasn't gonna say anything either because I knew that if Rev is just now mentioning it, it's probably something that's big, and whenever he's ready, he'll talk about it. So I'm just keeping quiet.
So, where should we go, Otis? Where can we go that we can prepare you for?
We can't go to Overton. We can't go to Canberra.
Well, yeah.
Even though that's what's closest.
Yeah. I'm thinking Overton Hill or Los Rivos. Those are the...
Well, we need a lot of firepower.
Okay.
A lot of firepower. I want to stock up. I'm sure. And I just direct my hands in the direction I don't want to look.
Yeah.
I'm sure he needs something.
Well, and if we can find a place where we can replace the engines on the RevJet and maybe get more guns.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Overton Hill,
I've got an idea.
Tank.
So Skag's going to look up, and then he's going to go, hey, GM Scott, where's a good place to go?
No.
That's you, Scott.
Yeah, it'd be dependent on where you guys are going to go.
Well, I want to get
I don't have a map or anything because I only have one monitor right now, so I can't look any details of these places up. That's why I was asking.
These guys have it. Maybe they can.
Yeah, Overton Hill is to the south.
What it sounds like
I can tell you though. Remember, Overton Hill is where you guys were at, and you had to escape
and they chased
there.
us out. Yeah.
So you do not go back to Overton Hill.
What I'm thinking is if we need like guns and parts and stuff, maybe if there's like a city that's known for that kind of stuff, that maybe we should try to hit something like that.
Sure, you guys had well, here's the thing. Is you guys
we were at Bighorn, right?
We were at Bighorn, which is northeast.
You're not gonna really find much in Bighorn.
Yeah,
that's what I felt.
There. You could go to Cindervale, but you burnt that when you told Marvin that you'll pass on that. He was able to get you in to that. You could go back to Sandormo. They don't know Skag and they don't know Rev.
They know me.
They know Otis.
Well, we can't go to Sandormo unless you guys want to.
I don't know. We blew up Sandormo, so
I blew up Sandormo.
You blew up Sandormo, and the wasteland fuel, I think, is what you used, right?
Yes. I'm a genius. I revel at myself thinking about Sandormo burning again.
I'm going to scowl because I'm going to keep thinking, I blew the hole in the wall for you to even get out of.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. He like shot and you blew it up at the same time. So Skag's on the impression he's the one who did it.
He's the one who blew it up.
But I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to be like, whatever. I'm grateful.
Well, I'll agree with Otis. I'll say, Sandormo's probably out. They're going to be on high alert after we blew up their wall.
Do any of us know about Los Rivos?
Are any one of you guys human?
I am.
Gun
Reaver, yeah.
You got all three of you? Well,
I'm Cyberjackal, so I'm
cyborg.
Yeah, I'm cyborg, so.
You guys each have the skill well connected, so you could use that.
I'd like to
human. You tell me who that.
I didn't know that was a skill.
What is well connected?
For
the people with one.
I would think that would be me, right?
Yeah, if you chose.
Well,
human,
I don't know.
You select one follower and/or connection that every 3 days can perform a one non-combat action for you, i.e., get access information, attempt to steal anything, buy for you, provide something, whatever you require. You have to just tell me who it is, and maybe you can send them to do that. You have to kind of give me a little bit of a backstory of who that person is and why he is connected to you.
I'm going to hold off on that. I'm not really ready for something like that.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not understanding this. So I would have a follower that every few days I could say, "Oh, this."
He does a task for you, basically.
He does a task for you. He does like a mundane task.
I'll take this. I got that dude that I got drunk with.
Oh, jeez, yeah, you do, Mac?
He's in Overton Hill, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, if you want Mac to be that person connected, I will allow you to
That's
use
cool.
Mac
That's
to
cool.
be that person.
I will say that to both you guys, I'm gonna say, I don't know anything about this place, but I bet I know someone who does, and I want to pull up on my thing. I want to call Mac,
Okay.
and then I want to ask him for any information. What is it called?
Los
Los
Rivos.
Rivos.
Rivos? Yeah. Okay.
That's so close to Los Robles, man.
So you connect to it, and you hear a voice. She just goes, "Buddy, it's you.
It's me. I miss you. How are you?
I
And
missed you.
I'm gonna like whisper real quick. How are you doing? How is everybody?
I've been better. It's been rough. It's been
do
rough,
that.
buddy. It's been really, really rough."
And I don't mean to keep this short. I gotta keep this short. I need some information on Los Riblos. Is that what it is?
Los Rivos.
Los
Lo-
Rivos?
Is that what it's called? I
Wait a minute.
really keep
Okay, listen, buddy. Is that like a person? Los
Los
Las Weblos.
Hold on. What is it called again, Otis? Rev?
Los Rivos.
Los Rivos?
Los.
Rivos.
Los Rivos.
Whoa, buddy. What are you talking about? You don't want to mess with those guys down there.
I just need all the information I can get on it. Tell me, what is it? And I want to put it on like loud so everyone can hear it.
Okay, well, like, Jesus. Listen, you're gonna owe me big time, buddy. Big time.
Yeah. I'll buy you
Next
a
time you're down
single
here-
tankard.
Tankard? Like a big tankard?
Yeah, big tankard.
Like a tank?
I don't know what that is. Like a tankard?
Yeah, tank.
Wait, who's that? Who's talking to me in the back, man?
It's Rev being rude, and I'm gonna turn
Oh.
away.
Is that
Well,
the
if you-
metal face guy?
Yeah, it's the metal
Talk
face.
about a tank. I can help.
You're in the back. He goes, "How's it going, Rev? Good to hear from you, buddy. Glad to see you. Glad to hear that you're still alive."
Hey,
And he's
I
talking
got
about
a
his
jet
sister.
now. I upgraded from the tank to the jet.
You hear him just go, "No way,
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's awesome. You should check it out.
dude!
We have to
heck
hang out.
Come pick me up."
Mac,
he can help
we
me
will.
upgrade.
We will. I will pick you up at some
Okay,
point, but right
yeah,
now I
so
need
what
this
is it?
information. And just so you're aware, Rev and I are doing great. Otis is still the same. But yeah, so
Wait.
I just need information.
You hear him just go. You hear him just go. Wait. Who's Otis?
He's no threat to you. Don't worry. You're my best friend.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he does it? Oh, that's right. I
No.
wasn't here for that episode though, so I didn't remember
He
that.
never met.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Otis.
Okay.
He just goes, "Okay. Listen, what is it? You ask me the questions, buddy, and then I'll see if I can get you those answers. All right?"
What kind of stuff is there, equipment-wise, and like for repairs and upgrades for a jet?
Yeah, the Rev jet.
At this point, actually, I'm
You
just
hear-
going to
you hear
stand
the
up,
back, he
walk
just goes,
over to.
What's a rev jet?
That's awesome. I'll show you.
I'm going to walk over to
Send pictures.
Otis and Rev so that we don't have to yell to each other. I'm going to be right in the middle.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm going to say, do you have any information on stuff like that?
Okay, so you're trying to like acquisitions?
Yeah, weapons,
I
upgrades.
was just saying, I'm not going to say
Ammo,
anything. Skag doesn't know what that word is.
Grenades.
Who's this other guy
Wasteland fuel.
talking? Is this
I told
Otis
you,
guy?
he's Otis.
Is this
Oh,
Otis
yeah,
guy?
yeah. He's fine. He's cool.
Are you cool, Otis?
You broke me. He's cool.
I vouch for this dude. Don't trip.
You don't drink with him. He's not your drinking buddy, right?
I'm gonna be quiet.
I
for just a
smile at
second.
Skag because I just took all his wasteland fuel.
No, definitely not.
Fair
And now
enough.
I'm rethinking the coolness.
So he's not cool, but Rev's cool.
No, Rev's cool, and Otis is just okay.
Fair enough. You tell that Otis guy to be nice to you because you're my best bud.
I'm just gonna point and say, "You heard him. You heard him. You're hurting me. You're hurting me, and I don't like it." Okay, so I need this information.
Okay.
A storm is about to hit us, and we need to go.
Well, that's not my fault. You called me. I was in the shower.
I didn't want that image in my head.
Well, it's there.
It is, and now I want it gone. Hurry up and give me that information.
Okay, well, yeah, of course. Los Rivos is probably like the place to go. like it's right up there with San Dermo. Like if you want
it
stuff,
neutral
if you
town?
want, no.
I'm gonna walk over to the. We're inside the jet, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are all inside the jet.
I'm heading to the wheel. My seat.
Yeah.
It's already in the seats.
Yeah, I've already done pre-flight, so
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
In my-
Otis, if
in
you want to
my
get us headed away from the storm.
In my head, you guys were both already sitting down, and I was like kind of in the middle aisle talking
Yeah.
to you guys.
Okay, listen,
Well,
man. So
okay.
Los Rivos, it's to the south of the central hub. Do you guys know where that's at?
I'm
I'm
just looking
sure
at
we could just.
Yeah, it's way
South-
east of us.
It's southeast, okay?
Yeah.
Actually, it might be southwest.
Gotcha.
Not exactly sure. Haven't been there in a while. Southeast, southwest, it's south.
Okay.
Okay? It's like the second largest populated city other than San Dermo.
Okay,
So if
Mac,
this
I'm not
place is-
looking for
Hold on,
fun
I'm not
facts.
done. I'm not done yet. There's like bars.
Ooh.
There's bathhouses.
I'm gonna look at Otis.
There's great places
I
to
smell
eat.
fine.
A lot of seafood restaurants. Because it's like right near the water. And it's the place of data traffickers. So, it's kind of where your friend's from, probably. Right, Rev?
Los Rivos? I'm from way up north.
Okay, so I was wrong.
I was it something Summit is where
Listen,
I'm from.
I don't care. Tell Rev I don't care.
He can hear you, Mac.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, Rev.
Hey, be nice or I won't show you my rev jet.
Oh.
Who runs it?
Straight to the heart.
Mac,
Who
Otis
runs
has
it? Who's talking to me?
Otis.
Oh, the non-cool guy.
No, the okay one.
Oh, sorry.
Who runs Los Rivos?
All right. Ease up, dude. Does this guy he's like crapping his
Now you-
pants? What's the deal?
Now you see why he's just okay.
Fine, fair enough. Maxis Moncrief runs it. Obviously, everybody knows who he is.
Max is who is that? I don't know who that is.
Obviously, Rev doesn't know who he is.
Neither do I, Mac. Who is that?
So I'm wrong again.
I'm really starting to doubt this information, Mac. You've been more wrong than right so far.
Listen, man. Okay, if Rev doesn't know who he is, and he's a cyberjackal. Wait, put Rev on.
Okay, hold on. And I'm just gonna go to Rev's face.
Hey, Rev, are you a cyberjackal?
Yeah,
You do data
yeah.
trafficking?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm more on the weapons and acquiring things than the data
right.
trafficking side.
Okay, enough. Take it back to you.
I'm gonna take it back.
Okay.
Okay, he should know, but because most data traffickers go through Los Rivos, it's like the information hub. It's the super highway of everything.
But what kind of equipment and
You
stuff
keep
does
asking
it
me
have
that.
that?
I told
And you told
you're
me
not
everything
listening.
except-
It just upped up to 2 pints.
You've told me there's bars, great food places, and that it's a great place for information. And I might as well go there because you so far are a bad place for information.
I told you it's the place to be, like San Dermo.
That's the opposite for me. Right now.
If you want to find things, you go there.
Well, Mac, do you want to come with us and help upgrade the rev jet?
Well. Pick me up at 7.
Ooh. We'll be there, baby cheeks. And I'm gonna hang up.
He's at Overton Hill.
Yeah, he's down at Overton Hill.
All right, let's
We got our
go.
extra
All
body.
right. Take us to Overton Hill. It's away from the storm too. So
Well, I figured I need somebody to control the other part. The
like navigation and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, Rev's
Isn't
sitting
that
in
Rev?
that seat.
Yeah,
He's
that's
sitting in that
my
seat.
that's
I'm-
my thing. I'll put in the coordinates for it, but you have to fly us there
oh boy.
Okay.
because you
All right.
don't know that there's an autopilot, if I remember correctly.
If you
Yes,
wanna
I
be
don't have
autopilot,
any
but
idea.
Come on.
I believe Otis said that it would never be on autopilot.
Yeah. it would
I
never be
believe
on
that
autopilot.
Otis literally called himself Otis Earhart. That's how famous of a flyer he is. So,
So with
Yes.
that, go ahead and roll a d20. What'd you roll?
Oh,
Oh, one.
oh my God. I don't know what he's rolling for,
Oh,
but
he's rolling for his pilot.
oh,
He's
Yeah.
rolling for his pilot.
Yeah, I knew what I was rolling for.
Okay. Rev, roll awareness.
okay. 13.
Okay. For some reason or another, the famous pilot of yours, seems to be taking like a scenic route. And he's going completely the wrong way.
And then I realize it.
I'll look. I'll be.
He's
I'll
going
kinda-
directly into where he told you the storm was coming. He's good. For some reason, he just feels like he's just barreling towards it.
Oh,
Well, I have been looking at navigation, just trying to check out what I can find about Overton Hill, Los Rivos. All of a sudden just look through the cockpit window and see, isn't that storm you were talking about earlier?
It's it's like this dark billowing storm that is it's like rolling your way.
I look back at I like scan out or zoom out on the navigation. Go, you're going north. You're going the wrong direction.
oh. And I wanna take a look at the navigation to see if Overton Hill is showing up holographically or whatever he's doing, and kind of
Yeah, it's like
start to navigate that way.
It's like spun the other way. You
Yeah,
see,
it's like there's a dotted line that's like make a U-turn.
Yeah, tracking,
Yeah.
recalculating.
Yeah. Make a
I want to try to head to Overton Hill still. Though.
okay. So you make your course correction and you start to take off that way. Again, it's going to take you a few hours. Your engines are only working at 55% maximum. It takes probably about another hour, maybe even 2, to get down to Overton Hill.
Can I like take a short rest to like regen stamina or what it's called? Exhaust.
If you want to do it, you have to take a short rest. So you could take one that has to be at least up to 4 hours.
I was going to plan on doing it at Overton or Los
I was going to
Rivos.
say, why don't we wait until we get to Los Rivos so that we could get full energy? So
Okay.
we could stock up and everything there anyways.
Okay. That's
if
fine.
you do, or you could just park the jet.
I'm just really
laying
hoping
down.
we're not going to get into a fight in between.
Well,
I'm
I
hoping
was
it's
more
gonna be a
like
smooth
during the
ride.
flight I wanted to sleep, but I don't want to waste any time. If
it's not a 4 hour, so you have to do a minimum of 4 to get anything.
Yeah. All right, then yeah, that's fine. I won't rest. I'll wait until we get to Los Rivos, and hopefully we'll take time before heading up.
Yeah, you're going to Overton Hill to pick up.
Right.
Okay. As you start to get closer, Mac contacts you. He just goes, "Where you at, buddy?"
Hold on. Rev, how close are we?
I look at navigation, and how close are we?
You're probably about a couple miles out. You do
Okay.
know that you don't want to get that close.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. I tell Skag we're about 1 to 2 clicks out. He's going to need to meet us outside the city because they know us there.
All right, we're 2 clicks out. We need you to run as fast as you can, 2 clicks out to meet us there because we can't get in the city. And I'm going to mute it real quick and go, I said 2 because I owe him 2 drinks now. I want him to run for it. Unmuted.
he comes back on. He didn't know that you muted him the whole time, but so he was like talking about the whole time. So listen, and I was doing this and stuff like that. And you're making me run. What's the deal, buddy?
Stuff happened in Overton. Just Overton. Don't argue with me. Just run 2 clicks out and we'll pick you up there. We're almost there.
All right, north, east, west, south. Where am I
Be
going?
on the north side, straight north.
Straight north. Hit me with the hard questions.
That's more than 2 clicks, buddy.
Mac, remember those 2 tankards.
I'm on it.
All right, see you soon, buddy.
Click.
Hang up.
As you guys are probably about 2 clicks out, you see scurrying through the forest, and you kind of put it right outside, is these small, almost midget-like size. It feels that way to you, and maybe it's just because you're in this very large rev jet now, and you're not just guys just out and about. This little guy who's got a bandana, tie-shaped bandana wrapped around his head, just running as hard as he's sweating. he's like, as he kind of rolls up, he's like, come on, yeah.
And as we land, I say, "Welcome to the RevJet."
Did the doors at the back?
Well, as the door slides open, I'm gonna be like welcoming him, like gesturing, "Welcome to the RevJet."
And then I wanna run up from behind and just push Rev down and like kind of walk over him so I can go run up and give Mac a hug.
I'm gonna close the door.
I'm gonna hit the door.
So you actually don't do it. You actually never get to. You never get to Rev. As the thing goes up, you start to run up and you slide back down that back door. And you just like put out your hand and he just goes, wait.
Who is this guy?
Obviously, okay, you guys are talking. Go ahead.
It's Mac. This is Mac. He helped build the tank. He's gonna help upgrade the RevJet. He also knows about Los Rivos. He can help you get, outfitted and all that weapons and stuff.
Pretty freaking cool.
I just look at Rev. Okay, and I open it. I open the hatch back up for him.
Okay, so it comes back down. Rev, are you still there?
Well, I got kind of pushed aside, so I'm like, I'm picking myself. It's like, all right, Mac, come on.
So
Take
as
a tour
it
of the
comes
RevJet.
back down, the look on his face there was disappointment there, that it was closed in front of him. He just goes, "All right, buddy, hold on a second. Rev, begin."
Mac, this is the RevJet.
And he goes, he looks at you and he just goes, gets down on one knee. He just goes, "Oh."
I know, right? It's awesome. We're gonna make it even better than the tank.
He looks at it. He just goes, "This is awesome. This is great, man." And then he just runs up and pushes you out of the way and hugs Skag.
I grab him, lovingly embrace him.
Why do these guys keep pushing?
Buddy, it's so good to see you, buddy.
I'm gonna pat him on the back and be like, "I missed you, Mac.
Because missed you too. Where's my drinks?
Are you guys ready to go?"
And then he kind of looks around.
Good idea.
He looks around. He sees Otis, and he just like goes, "Hey, bud."
I'm gonna shoot him a head nod.
He goes, "Thanks." He just goes, and he kind of looks. He just goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! So the party's in here, huh, guys? Is that wasteland fuel?"
I'm gonna immediately go, "Yes, and help yourself," and then just look at him.
I'm gonna pull my pistol and aim it at Mac.
And he looks like he just goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, buddy! What's
That will not be touched.
Wait,
that's
why
mine.
Not? It's supposed to be touched.
It's mine. I will use it. I will celebrate when the time is necessary.
No better time than now."
Oh, no, I don't know you and I don't care about celebrating you.
Mac,
Let's go.
Mac, he's got to fly the RevJet. He can't drink while he's flying.
Thank you.
And then he looks at Skag, and he looks at Rev. He just goes, "Designated pilot."
If you touch my wasteland fuel, I will throw you off the back of this jet mid-air.
He looks at you and he just goes, "I think he said mid-ear." Like, maybe he's had too much to drink. More for us.
He has that fuel to himself. I'm hoping he passes out soon.
And he looks at you and he goes, "Okay, buddy, listen.
I'm going to look at
I
Skag.
won't touch your stuff.
Listen,
We're good."
this is our ship, our jet.
I think it's Rev's ship. It says Rev Jet
I will
on the
kill
side.
him, Skag. I will kill him.
All right, Mac.
He looks at you, Skag. He just goes, "I will die, Skag. I will die."
Mac, just calm down. Let's sit down. I'll buy you a drink once we get to Los Robles.
He looks at you and he just goes, "Okay. Done deal. Where do I sit?"
You guys catch up in the back. We're gonna fly. We're gonna fly the RevJet.
Please.
Okay. So, like,
Rev, can you pull
Mac
up
just
those Revos?
finds one of the hardest seats and just kind of like he looks to Skag. He's just kind of like, "Help me in, bud."
Like a baby, I pretty much pick him up and put him in it.
He's like, "Cool. Let's do this. All right,
Yeah.
pilot man. Show us
All
what
right.
you got."
And I'll pull up on navigation Los Rivos, which,
Yep.
according to my map, is like straight east from Overton Hill.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna head due east. Hopefully.
Yeah. It doesn't have to roll to choose
Go
east.
ahead, go ahead and roll.
13.
Okay. You get the sense that you can get it going the right way here.
Cool.
Yay.
With that, it probably takes you another hour or so to get kind of over to Los Rivos.
Okay.
Mac kind of calls out to you, just goes, "Tell me when we're close, guys."
No.
He just goes, "Oh, okay.
See, that's all he is.
Good luck with the guns."
Good.
Otis, he's got a point.
Come on, Otis. Be cool. He's
Otis,
going to help
he
us
helped-
get...
Be cool. He wants my fuel.
Hey, Skag's going to buy him drinks there. He'll be fine once he buys him drinks. We just got to get to Rivos.
Rev.
He goes, "Rev,
He can't take my fuel. No, but none of them could.
Rev, over here. Small guy in the back."
Yeah, Mac, I see you. What? What do you want?
Okay, there seems to be a problem here. The guy who's the pilot is an asshole. So, like, I can get you guys in because I know people. I don't think he can get you in anywhere. Besides the fact that if you're looking at your console, I think they're locking on to us to shoot, and he's barreling straight into you.
Wait, what? Why are they shooting at us? I thought you said these were information traffickers.
Yeah.
You gotta speak up, Mac.
Did you say that you were landing there? Did
You
get
threatened my
permission?
buddy.
Hey, Mr. Wasteland Fuel, I'll give you the information. Tell you how to get by it if you share some with me and Skag.
I'm gonna hit the comms button, or what I guess would be the communications button to try to talk to Los Rivos.
Sure.
Like, do they have like air traffic control or something?
Absolutely, they
Okay.
do. They have guard towers.
I'm
You
just
have little
ignoring
red
them.
lights just going off that you're being targeted.
Okay. Well, before I do the communication, I
Damn,
kind of want
Otis
to bring
would
our.
rather- Otis would rather try to kill us than share this wasteland fuel. Like, do you see this?
Oh, you have no idea.
You have no idea. Rev hears this and just immediately sinks.
I was like, oh my God. I just want to work on the Rev jet. What's going on?
There might not be a rev jet.
I'm gonna bring. I want to bring the jet to like a hover in place
Sure.
once we know we're locked on, and I want to hit the comms to whatever is going to communicate with me from Los Rivos. I want to direct it at that and try to communicate with somebody.
This is Los Rivos Air Control. You're in restricted airspace. Identify yourself.
I'm going to use the console that I have full access to and upload our ship ID to the air traffic control.
I like that.
Oh, does he immediately just go, "This seems like an older code, but it passes itself"?
But it checks out.
Let him go through. Is this the...
We are here to refit and resupply.
refit and resupply? For what purpose?
I turn back to Mac. I go, what will they be okay with? I press the mute button before I do that. Mute button.
Oh.
Hey Mac, what should we tell them we're resupplying and refitting for?
And he looks at you guys and he just goes, you know,
Hans!
he just goes, "Ask your friend, the jerk."
And I'm gonna look at Otis to go, "Talk's ticking." I'm not gonna say clock. I said talk's ticking.
Talk stick. He's looking at you.
Tell him it's for a beast hunt.
A beast hunt. Oh, okay. So I unmute and I go, we are preparing for a hunting expedition for beasts like hounds and stuff.
Yeah.
A beast hunt.
Yes. We have recently killed and skinned 3 skag hounds, waste hounds. Wild waste hounds, and we need to resupply for our next hunt.
Roll persuasion.
Oh God!
Oh,
Both of you.
what?
Both of you.
Why did I
'Cause you
start
keep
talking?
tossing
I-
his name.
I have
stuff in
persuasion.
there. Sure. Okay.
All right, I rolled a 14.
but I don't need it.
Oh God.
20.
Yeah.
want some of that wasteland feel.
You hear Mac chime in, and he just goes, "Not bad. Tell him you got Big Bart riding with you."
I'm gonna throw a thumbs up at Mac. I don't know what it means, but I'm just doing it anyway.
All right. Yes, and we are accompanied by Big Bart, who is our
You hear him just go,
supply liaison.
Yes, he is one of the best big beast hunters out there. If he's with you, could we hear from Big Bart, just to ensure that that's what you're carrying?
Sure. 1 second. He's in the passenger.
I just out of nowhere, I just want to yell really loud to where it's almost deafening. I'm trying to sleep, like in a deep voice. Let's see.
Roll persuasion. Roll deception. Sorry.
What if Mac is Big Bart?
Yeah, I know.
I rolled a 16.
You hear the guy just go, forgive us, sir. Forgive us. Yeah, absolutely. You have clearance. Come on, land in one of our ports. Should we send any kind of VIP guards for Big Bart himself?
No, Big Bart is the
Wait,
low.
one second. Oh, okay. We just got some information. Big Bart has been requested to VIP service by one of our head gentlemen here, one of our head sheriffs and guards, who's a big fan of Big Bart's work in the Big Great Hunt. So he set you up in the best hotel that is in Los Rivos itself. So the Sapphire Inn. So everything is on the house, taken care of. If Big Bart has any time for a drink with the sheriff, he would be greatly appreciative. Is there something that maybe Big Bart could do there? I do understand, as you're his liaison, that he is sleeping. Maybe we can work that out with you.
Hold, please. I'm going to press the hold.
Maybe an autograph?
I'm going to turn back to Mac and go, can we pretend to be Big Bart for this? I don't...
You muted yourself.
I did. I muted myself. I muted myself. Yeah. So I turned to Mac and go, does Skag look like Big Bart? I mean...
No. My world's crumbling around me.
Well, he's the one who shouted, so
he
looks at
you. He looks at you and he just goes, listen, nobody knows who Big Bart looks like. So I'll do it for you.
You're going to be Big
I
Bart?
like that idea. That's much better than Skag.
Why is it better than
for the wasteland fuel?
It's all yours, Mac.
I'm going to look at Rev. I got to do what I got to do, right?
He looks at Rev.
Don't
He
look
just
at
goes,
me.
he's going to shoot me, isn't he?
You look so weird at the eye thing.
I look at...
He looks at you and
Otis
just goes,
just don't
Black
shoot him.
Bart dies today.
Wait, is it Black Bart or Big
Sorry,
Bart?
Big Bart. I don't know.
Big Bart.
Saying Black Bart, sorry.
That made me think of Guardians 2.
He goes, how about this? Half. Deal?
Quarter.
Eighth.
Deal.
He looks at Skag. He just goes, yeah! High five!
And Rev goes, that's a good deal. I take that deal.
Yeah, Rev immediately is just like, wow, negotiation skills on this guy.
Yeah.
He goes, all right.
So I do take us off mute. Finally, I go, yes. I did ask Big Bart, and he said he would be happy for signing autographs. One autograph.
Absolutely. He just goes,
Yeah, he
is that
he woke up. He's sleepy, he's grumpy, but when he's awake, he's really upbeat.
I'd love to meet you. It'd be great. You could buy me a drink.
Yeah, see, Big Bart, he's really personable if you get to know him.
Bye.
So Yeah, bye. And hang up.
Yeah, we're great here. Everything's fine. We're great here. How are you?
How are you?
So
Boring
yeah,
conversation.
you have the ability to land without any
Yeah.
issues.
Great.
Roll a d20 to see if you land this baby.
Yes. 6.
Yeah, it's the most junk landing in the whole wide world. As that happens, he breaks one of the landing gears in the back, just bends it out of shape as he hits it and just skids to a complete stop.
Sorry about that.
Otis,
we're okay.
Otis.
We're okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
man,
I'm sorry.
breaking the rev jet, man.
It will be okay.
You know what? You
Mac
should get
just goes,
pilot
Big
lessons.
Bart's not happy.
I don't
And then
care,
I'm gonna.
Big Bart.
Wait. I want to chime in too and go. Big Bart's security also isn't happy.
Yes. Yes.
Otis Dirtbanger's keg won't open.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah, as he says that, Mac tries to open it. He goes, he's got a point. Doesn't open.
Rev, I really need that lock.
All right, I'll work on it after I fix the landing gear.
Yeah, I know. Tell me how much I owe you.
Okay. As this happens, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to fix this landing thing, or are you just trying to get
I
out
think
of
first
prying
thing,
eyes?
let's get out so we can get to our hotel and plan, where we're gonna find supplies,
Sure.
find a junkyard for the Red Jet,
Rest
park
up,
on, all that kind of
okay.
stuff, rest, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Los Rivos is very much architecturally built the same as San Darmo, maybe even like a twin in regards to that.
Who did it first?
What was that?
Who did it first?
Who did it first? San
Yeah.
Darmo.
Okay,
San
of course.
Darmo did.
Okay.
Los Rivos it might be the most technologically advanced of the remaining cities that are inhabited by humans. Okay? San Normo being larger and more of a population, Los Rivos seems to be more particular in who they allow to be here. This is more a place that Rev fits in.
Okay.
This is a lot of cyborgs are allowed to be here. You see a lot of these kind of people who are extremely augmented, cybernetically advanced. You see a lot of people that you would guess are geneticists, some kind of scientists, some kind of doctors as well. But it's also like a world built like a monorail where there's just monorails just going everywhere around. That seems to be, if you want to look at it maybe like as an L train, an above ground like subway, but these are like mini monorails that are just kind of spinning around in high speed, just going to and fro. Again, it's a lot of structurally, technologically looking buildings itself. A lot of them are serving, you would guess, more of a purpose than they are just for just looks. That these are large buildings that are probably manufacturers, medical buildings, science buildings, as well as one gigantic round building that sits in the middle. That Rev, you've been here once before, that you know to be the great mainframe. So it's the place where all data traffickers go to download information. To
if he's been here once before, then wouldn't that defeat the whole purpose of Mac?
Well, that doesn't mean I know my way around the town or anything.
He's only gone to specific places to get in and out.
I probably got a job and then left or something.
Yeah, Rev is not a person who sticks around to make friends with anybody. So connection-wise, he just does a job, goes, but he's only been here like maybe once or twice. He gets his jobs remotely elsewhere.
Okay.
Mac has been here a lot of times because he does a lot of jobs by transporting things over and back. Unfortunately, Overton Hill doesn't really trust Los Rivos, but there is, in just regards to production, there are things that people require, and if they're willing to pay the checks, they're kind of willing to do whatever's needed. Especially with Los Rivos being one of the groups that are trying to push themselves out of the Great Council. They're doing really kind of shady deals with Sandormo. They were the ones who were helping give information to Sandormo to hijack the monorails and those shipments. They're the ones who have that information. They were the ones setting those up. Again, it's a very large city, very almost, I guess you maybe look at it as metropolitan in a case of a dystopian kind of wasteland society. Where you guys are kind of sitting on elevated platforms overlooking this, as you see tons and tons of transports, growlers, devil wings going in and out of more so than you even saw going into Sandormo during your time. So this seems to be a place where tons of people are coming in and going out all the time. This seems to be like if the central hub being Shirai and the main hub, this would be the main hub for humans at this point.
Okay. Well, as we're walking, I do say to Mac, make sure Skag doesn't shoot anybody while we're here, okay?
I'm just diddling my head around like this, not listening.
As it comes up, a little hover skiff comes up. It's almost like a little bit of a sled that kind of just rides on magnetic rails. And there's a woman there who just goes, "Hello." He goes, "Would you like a ride?"
Yes, this is Big Ben. What's his name again?
Bart.
Big Bart. This is Big Bart.
She goes, "Okay, Big Bart, please. Anywhere you'd like to go?" Mac walks up. He just goes, "Yeah. Hanging out at the Sapphire Inn. What's your name?" She just goes, "My name's Lily. I'm essentially, we're just a taxi service. We could take you to wherever you'd like. Are your friends coming?" And
I'm in security.
"My security's coming. My friend Rev's coming. The other guy, he's walking."
Ooh.
I'm protecting.
"You're protecting what, buddy? Me?"
You fool!
I'm the security. And I lean in at Otis.
I just stay quiet.
He looks at you and he just goes, "Yeah, okay, both of these guys are my security. Wait, this guy," he points to Rev, "security," points to Otis, "junior security." And then he points to Skag. He just goes, "Best friend." High five.
High five him.
"Hey, junior security, meet Lily." She goes, "Hello, junior security. Would you like to get on board?"
I'm trying to stay silent. It's like killing me.
She goes, "Either way, gentlemen, and Big Bart, where would you like to go?" And he just goes, "Sapphire Inn." "Not a problem. Please, gentlemen.
We have
get right
reservations.
on." "Oh, reservations. Well,
Yes.
Sapphire Inn is one of our nicest establishments. You should have a wonderful and welcome stay."
Thank you, Lily.
I'm going to say, right after he says that, I'm going to say, thanks, Lilith.
And she goes, "Thank you, best friend. And thank you,
He's going to
security."
nod in approval.
She's under the impression that's just your names at this point.
Yeah.
Do you guys get on?
Yes, I will get on.
It's like a little 6-seater, two seats, one right behind the other.
Since
I'm gonna
I'm
sit next to
security,
Mac.
I'm going to get on first to be
Sure.
like, I'm checking out the location.
Lily takes notice of this and she goes, looks back to Big Bart. She goes, "Good security." He just goes,
Look,
"Absolutely."
looks clear, sir.
And I'm going to turn towards Otis and go, we're getting in next. Junior security, sit in the back, please. And then just turn around and go right in before you can even say anything to me.
I make way to the back.
Okay. With that, she pushes forward on the lever, and it just kind of takes off. Again, this is kind of riding one of the rails, like these great monorails that are going around. And it takes you almost essentially to a hub as you're just kind of going through this bustling city. and you're probably about like 10 feet off the ground where you can see a ton of people going in and out, walking around. There's like bazaars as well as a few weapons dealers for like really like heavy stuff that initially gets Rev's eye, and you're like,
Yeah. I wanted to actually ask Lily as she's driving, do you know a good place where we can find parts for devil wings or
Ooh, she goes,
junkyards?
of course. She goes, it looks like, unfortunately coming up to the platform, your devil wing seems to be a little bit broken as of right now.
Yeah, we're working on it.
She goes, absolutely. She goes, luckily, Los Rivos is one of the top manufacturers of the devil wing currently.
That is music to my ears.
She goes, would you like to hear some music? I can put some on for you.
I'm not a big music. Well, do you have any mystical hymns of the shamanistic cyborg type?
And she looks at you and she just goes, maybe. She kind of like, she goes in her console, she kind of scrolls through things, she plays something. It doesn't sound like it, but it's a lot of like humming and some like flute playing. And you kind of like think, in your mind, you think to yourself, I really don't know what I asked for. But, because I haven't done this in a while, but yeah, I can kind of feel this.
I could get a massage to this, I think.
As you continue on through the city, you see more things. You see a bunch of brand new devil wings. Brand new, like right hot off the press, sitting down there. Some growlers. Wow. You see that. She looks back. She goes, Big Bart, what is it exactly that you do? He goes, big game hunter. She goes,
he's the best.
Well, that's amazing. Junior security, how are you doing back there?
Fine.
You don't seem too happy. Is there anything that I am doing that is not bringing you
Just
any
doing
kind of
my
pleasure?
job.
Oh, okay, understood. And BFF?
That's me.
How are you doing today?
This music's awful and it's ruining my day. Can you turn it off?
Well, is that okay? Security?
Yeah, it's
head security.
It's fine. It was distracting me from my job. He's right.
Unfortunately, Mac just goes, I like it. Keep it on there, buddy.
And I'm gonna lean over into Mac and go, you have horrible taste.
Big Bart likes it. If you don't mind, Lily, crank that up. Of course. She kind of like it's like ear piercing at this point.
I'm not gonna say anything to Mac, but I'm just gonna flick him in the ear real quick.
Goes,
and
hey,
Rev,
hey, cut it out, dude.
Rev is like trying to hum along, trying to like learn the song.
As another like 10 minutes, you're actually in like WoW terms. The flight path is the long way. It's the scenic route. It never anything directly to it. You're going around buildings, in between buildings before you actually get to the thing that
over
was
scenic
past it.
vistas, so you can see.
As you kind of like roll up to essentially another platform on top of this elevated monorail, where you see this beautiful glass hotel sitting in front of you, almost cathedral-like, and in these neon, really bold colors of like pinks and yellows and purples, it says Sapphire Inn, and you think to yourself, none of those are colors of blue. This is not what a sapphire is. And Lily slows it down. She just goes, here you go, gentlemen. The Sapphire Inn, your destination.
I will step out first again to make sure nobody's taking special notice of Big Bart. I keep calling him Big Ben. I want to keep him Ben.
He looks at you and he just goes, Big Bart, buddy.
Yeah,
Big Bart.
Big Bart.
Big Bart.
Big Bart, it's clear, sir.
Mac just jumps out, and he kind of turns around, looks at Junior security, and just goes, come on, BFF. Junior security, watch the sled.
I'm gonna get out and just say, have a nice time, Junior security. And I walk with Mac.
As you start to walk, he turns around, he just goes, ha ha, just kidding, come on. Just
I
check
wanna
it.
laugh.
Just check it if how good you
I
are.
want to laugh with Mac about it.
Lily looks back and just goes, please, sir. Other
To me,
other passengers.
I follow in the back.
Did you say you fall out of the back? You just
No.
you like roll
I
out.
follow.
Follow,
No,
follow.
I'm following in the back.
You like dolphin dive out again.
A Willy Wonka roll.
You come out of the back. You guys again are standing in front of this, essentially this cathedral of just pure just glass. Inside you can actually see it's fairly transparent. You can see the elevator tubes going up. You guess maybe like 30, 40 stories up as you kind of just like look up. And they have like these beautiful like shining lights that are shining up in front of all these cool fountains and such. As these gigantic glass doors open up as you come forward. And a gentleman walks out who's probably standing about 6'2" or 6'3", in a very, very nice cut suit. And it's very like a lavender and yellow. And he has like slick back blonde hair that looks like he's got tons of gel in it that it has not moved in 2 centuries. Comes forward and he's got white gloves and he just goes, "Hello, gentlemen. Welcome to the Sapphire Inn. What brings you here today?"
I am security for Big Bart, and we are here because we have a reservation for him.
Well, may I get your name?
My name. I am security.
Interesting name. Well done. And your friend here? What I really mean is, who's the name under?
Big Bart. It's a reservation for Big Bart. We were told he has a reservation here.
Oh, forgive me. Of course. My name is Thomas. Please, Big Bart, we just got in your reservation. Heard that you're a high-profile client? VIP service? And he's like looking at you the whole time. He just goes, "And you're Big
Looking at
Bart?"
me?
Yes, you're Big Bart.
No, I'm security. Big Bart is. I step aside to show the little tiny Mac.
And Mac
This
just
is
goes,
Big Bart.
"Big Bart here. This guy." And he just
Yes,
kind of like
this is Big Bart.
moves Rev to the side. And he just goes, "I'm Big Bart. Take me to my room." And Thomas just goes, "Oh, of course, forgive me, please. Yes, well, we have one room for Big Bart. Will you other gentlemen be needing any accommodations?" He looks at you.
Nice.
He just goes, wait a minute. I want a room for all my friends. One big room, penthouse. Thomas looks at him and he just goes, "Of course, Big Bart. Anything for you. Please come forward." And then he turns back again. He just goes, "Any bags or luggages?"
We could carry our stuff.
He kind of like looks at each one of you, looks around you, and he just goes, "Don't carry much, do we?"
No, we came to resupply, so we will be leaving with many more bags than we came with.
Oh, of course. Forgive me. Please come forward. And with that, he kind of like walks up to like this gigantic computer panel, and he hits a few things. All these things just come scrolling through, and then it just stops at this lighted Big Bart. And he clicks it.
While he walks forward, I want to like stay back and whisper to Mac, "Do you like have ID or something in case they check who you are?"
And he looks at you and he just goes, "No."
Like, okay, I'm
Because
gonna
I'll
see if
be honest, man, I didn't think we were gonna get this far.
I'm gonna see if I can hack something up on my sidekick. So, you guys distract him.
Do you need a picture of me?
Yeah. Like, message one to my sidekick, and I'll try to pull something up together real quick.
He goes, "Oh, I don't have one on me. You could take one now."
Okay. So I'm gonna like
He goes,
surreptitiously like.
where should I stand?
Well,
He goes, "Get my best side."
Well, yeah, but I probably shouldn't take a picture of you with the sapphire in the background. That might be a giveaway.
I know why you're the smart one.
All right, I'm gonna point it down so it's like at the floor because the floor is the least.
He goes, I'll lay it down on the ground. Look it up. Take a picture. Do it fast.
Perfect. Skag, distract that guy.
Junior
All right,
security, block it. Junior security, block cameras.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna.
There are no
You go.
cameras. He's just saying it to you. He just wants
Yeah,
you
I
to do
know.
something.
I'm gonna go right up to Thomas then, and run my hand through his hair wildly and mess it up, and go, "What is this? Why is it so hard? What do you do with
Thomas
this?"
immediately is just like he's taken back. He just goes, "Sir, how dare you?" My
How come it's
God.
balding on that spot? Is that why you do it?
And he looks. He just goes. He immediately like looks for like some kind of like reflection. He's like,
It's right. No, it's right there. It's right there. You're not seeing. Look, look. And I'm gonna jab my finger like
he's
all over.
completely distracted at this point. He goes, "Wait here."
No, it's here. It's here. Look at. You don't see it.
All right, so quickly, Mac lies on the ground, and I take my sidekick phone camera and take a picture of him.
And he's like this.
Yes. All right, perfect. Was that your good side? Okay, I got it.
He goes, I only have that best side.
All right, so I'm going to quickly try to come up with an ID that I can, hack together.
Sure. As he's doing that, at some point, Thomas just gives up and he just slaps your hand away. He just goes, "Forget it, sir. I will take care of this later."
Are you sure? It looks really bad.
He actually,
I can help you.
"There's nothing, sir, that you can do. Please move and let me finish my job."
I'm gonna show him my hair. They'll go like this. You go. You don't think I can help you? Look at this. Look at how styled I am compared to you. It's just like 3 bald spots. Don't worry. I can help you.
"Please step away, sir. I don't want to discuss this right now."
I'm gonna walk over there and kind of escort Skag away.
He looks at you and he goes, "Thank you.
I nod to him.
Appreciate it." And he kind of like, and he starts to like do it. Go ahead and roll. Do you have hack? You don't have hacking anymore, do you?
No, you changed it, didn't you?
Yeah. So you're just
because
gonna
I have
roll
engineering,
by
so I don't have
itself.
hacking.
You're gonna roll
Yeah.
it with no advantage.
With no advantage. Yep. I rolled a 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to use my gunfighter's luck though. So you get to
Oh,
reroll.
You can use his gunfire's luck if you want to spend that bonus. You can do
Yep.
it.
Okay, is that like
And
a
the
once a
best part
day
is-
thing?
You get to use it
You
2
use it
times.
twice a day, so you're
Twice a day?
officially have 0.
I'm at 0, but the best part is we're gonna rest. So I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll be back
Go
with
ahead,
you
go
the
ahead
next
and
game.
roll.
All right, let's hope I roll better.
Not even meta.
Holy crap! I rolled a 20.
Nice. Nice.
Well
Good
done.
That came in
times.
big.
Well
Yeah.
Good
done.
gunfighter's luck. That is some luck.
So as you're doing that, as you're like hacking into this, your hands slip and you make a few mistakes, and you think to yourself, "Oh my god,
Screwed.
you're screwed!" And Mac is like on the ground, just going, "Is it good? Is it good?"
And I'm just ignoring him as I
Yeah.
like as
I
fast
just
as
start doing-
possible.
And with it, at last, you upload this in like nick of time, right as he pushes Big Bart's name, and it says, "Reservation accepted." And you kind of one of those.
Yeah, it's like yes, of course. I was totally expecting that.
With that, he pulls up the information, and it just says VIP. And Otis, roll because you're right there. Roll a awareness.
Do I roll 2? Because I'm right
Yeah,
with him.
you might as well.
13.
I got a 17.
Okay. It
Yeah.
actually says all expenses paid, all amenities that you read when it pulls up the.
I want to get excited. Don't look at Otis and be like, "Did you hear that? All expenses paid."
Oh, yeah. It's all expenses paid. It's like it just says like gold member, like full amenities and everything. Thomas now turns around, looks at you, and he wipes the last tear away. He goes, tries to pull himself together, and just goes, "Sirs, it looks like you were fully checked in, and it looks like everything is on the house and taken care of by obviously the owner of this establishment, as well as some other people that have requested a possible dinner and autograph. Is that okay with you, Big Bart?" Big Bart, Max is like, Mac is still on the ground. Just
Still on the ground? Yeah. I was like, where'd he?
He goes, "Sounds good, man." He goes, "Okay, if you
Big
please,
Bart is eccentric, by the way.
if you please follow me, I will take you up to the penthouse suite." The penthouse suite is as he starts to move with you. He's like giving you the walking tour.
Okay.
And the penthouse suite has 5 individual bedrooms. It has each an individual bath. If you do need any, how should we say, company for the night, that is all taken care of for you gentlemen. Comes with massage tables, bathhouse, any kind of deep oil baths for the cybernetic folks here to get out those
lovely.
rusts and all those extra, debris from your long journeys. We can definitely clean your clothes as well, or provide you brand new, completely tailored clothes if you'd like as well. Everything is completely on house, completely within the hotel, completely on staff. Whatever is that you require, it is part.
I'm gonna
Yes.
say to
friend?
Otis. No. I'm gonna say to Otis loud enough that he hears them say, "Everything's on the house, but not everything's on there," and point at the hair. So that Thomas just hears it.
I'm like, he just said that out loud.
I just said it out loud to Otis.
Thomas immediately just turns around and just pushes the button that brings up like the turbo lift, and he just goes. He just moves out of the way. He just goes, "Please, gentlemen."
I'll
You
go in
guys-
first and check the elevator. Make sure it's clear.
Do you
Before I
gentlemen
get
go
on
up?
the
Sure.
before I get on the elevator, I want to talk to this guy.
Thomas.
Thomas.
I'm really sorry about the big one. He's a fool.
He looks at you and he just goes, "I'm fine, thank you.
Good day.
Good day to you, sir." And with that, he just goes, "I would accompany you up, but I don't like the company." And just kind of pushes the button, and the doors close, and you guys go straight up. As
Straight
you
up
start
to the
to
penthouse.
go up inside this tube, you can see Thomas below just become a speck as you kind of like jet all the way up to the top.
I want to start laughing a bunch and go, "How much you guys want to bet he's gonna check his hair right now for those bald spots?"
Is it just us?
Yeah.
Only you 4 are in there.
I want to slap
Go ahead.
Mac right on the back of his head.
Let
You hear
Mac.
me? He just goes,
Yeah.
"Whoa!
I'm gonna laugh.
What the heck, man? What's your
Calm
problem?"
it down. What are you, a
No,
fool?
you calm it down.
Don't egg me on out
I will
there.
egg you when I
No,
feel
we'll get
like
caught,
it.
you idiot. Don't kill us.
He looks at Rev. He just goes,
All of us.
"Why are you hanging with this guy? So not cool."
Well, Mac, you have to understand, like the last 3 cities, we've kind of blown up or had a had a wanted sign on our heads.
Right?
So we're a little paranoid.
Okay.
I mean, you remember how we left?
That's
You
the
remember how we left Overton
polite
Hill,
thing.
right? Kind of a
Yeah.
whirlwind.
Okay, listen. I understand. I completely understand, okay? It's completely fine. But let's get something straight. I'm Big Bart.
No, you're not. You're
You're
Mac.
junior
You're a punk.
security.
You're a punk.
You're junior security.
Okay. Keep it up.
Fine. Roll awareness.
Hey Otis, you might want to you might want to practice being somebody different for the whole North Black.
I'm
Mountains
gonna
version.
look at Otis and go,
You want to be something
full
different.
amenities, man, full amenities.
I understand what's on the line. I don't like this guy.
I'm just gonna look at
Roll
Mac
your
and go,
awareness really quick.
I'm gonna look at Mac and go, he must
4.
be really mad.
Okay. He tries to kick you in the kneecaps, like really hard. and unfortunately, you straight move your leg. I rolled a 1.
How did he lose
And he
before?
totally, it's like, he tries to kick you and goes, whoop, and he kind of like drops to a knee, just goes, oh, one of these days, buddy.
Thought he was gonna miss his leg and hit my metal one and like clang against my metal leg.
As that happens, the turbo lift starts to slow. You can see on the control panel, it says floor 62. And it goes ding and opens up. And what you see is a single room that encompasses the whole floor.
Nice.
And above in neon sign, it's neon letter and says Sapphire Penthouse Suite. And it's like flashing and undulating in your face. And with that, we will end tonight's session.
We're rich.
Oh, man. We're sleeping in style tonight.
For everybody who hung out with us tonight, thank you so much. It's been tremendous. These guys are the best. I love these guys to death. They made me laugh throughout it, and I hope they made you guys laugh as well. As you guys always know, this is a weekly RPG session that happens every Friday night at 7 p.m. here on this channel. We always put up last week's episode always during the week, so you can always find it on the YouTube channel. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's been truly a pleasure. It's always a blast doing this with these guys. Mac is going to get his revenge, 100%. I will work all week to find out a way to destroy Otis. Otis and Mac is going to be a showdown. And only one there can only be one. They're both the Highlander.
The new Skag and Marvin.
The new Skag and Marvin is Mac versus Otis. If you can, gentlemen, tell us where we can find you. Mr. Burgher started off.
You can follow me here on Twitch at Burgher_TV. God, I hate that. And Twitter. That's it.
Nice.
Rand, tell us where everyone can find you.
I am also here on Twitch, Rand118, or on YouTube.com/Rand118.
And Eli, you always got, last time you were on Antique Grannies, was that it?
It's Antique Roadshow, probably.
Okay, sure. That sounds great.
Where you guys can find me most days is locked up in jail, going by the name of Hung Solo. So hopefully you guys stop by and we'll have fun.
And I am Scott, aka Shogi3000. You can find me here on Mr. Shogi3000. I
The
am
mastermind.
your GM, your chief architect here. Again, this is a game called Horizons Unknown After Earth RPG. This is a game that was created by myself. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with us. See you next time, and until we do, stay safe out in the waste. Take care, everyone.
Peace out.